The Doran Concrete, residential, commercial concrete contractors. Michael Kurtwood Jr. in Castle Realty. People you know, people you trust. DNR Lawn Care and the Lawrence County Child and Youth Services, the Tri-County Principals. Something for your photography. And the Laurel Education Association, the Union Area Education Association, Volunteer Fire Department, and by the Lawrence County Community Action Partnership. Yes. Welcome, everyone. I'm Tim Continental along with Lee Moan and Dom running the show here today. We had some video issues going on, technical problems, so we won't be able to bring you the video part of our broadcast here tonight, but we got the audio going. And we should talk about right now. They have the... No? Okay.
We'll wait.
All right. That's very good. The LGKG pregame show. Your insurance company's not always on your side, but the law offices of Luxembourg, Garber and Kelly, and George are. Visit them at lgkg.com. And tonight we have the debut of the Mohawk football team taking on the Laurel Spartans.
Yeah, Mohawk Warriors. Some unforeseen circumstances that they were not unable to play their first two games. Coach McCutcheon will not be here tonight. We're going to have Coach Rod tonight for taking his place tonight. But Mohawk, let's see how they come out tonight. You know, Laurel's already played their two games. They're 1-1, Tim, so they've already working some kinks out. Mohawk, I mean, they've been waiting for this moment for quite a while. Had to take a 2-week break during the preseason, got everything straightened out. Now they've been able to practice, and let's see how high they come out, how low they come out. It should be interesting to see, they try to work the kinks out early against a very good Laurel Spartan team.
I think that's going to be the challenge for the coaching staff, not to let their players get too high or too low early in the game, and just kind of manage that throughout tonight's contest. And it will be, like I said, and obviously they'll keep a good eye on that, I think, throughout the game. But we seen Laurel last week, and Laurel had a very impressive offensive show last week as they were able to put the points on the board, and they really did it a combination of ways, both running and throwing the ball.
Yeah, Chase Chinsman, your quarterback last year, the starting quarterback, he sat behind Kobe DeRosa. Got some playing time last year, but this year played very, very well. We figured we'd see a little bit more air throwing the ball a little bit more last week, but he was running the ball quite well. And the Laban Barker having a great week also for the Laurel Spartans. They racked up a lot of yards. Unfortunately, lost in that heartbreaking double overtime game against the Shannock. It was just a dynamic game, but for Laurel, they're going to want to get back. Homecoming here tonight. We'll talk a little bit more about that at halftime, but it should be a fun one here tonight for sure.
Yeah, and one of the offensive and defensive stars we've seen for Laurel last week was Landon Smith, running the ball and playing on the defensive side, making some big plays for the Spartans.
Yeah, we talked about Landon Smith a lot, especially his running ability. Had a couple long touchdown runs. He said defensively he was all over the place. And defensively I thought they played pretty well. Unfortunately, they gave up some big plays, which hurt them, and then that costly play that that didn't go their way and allow the drive to continue, and the Shannock was able to drive down the field and get go down and tie the game, and then they lost in that double overtime. But they played pretty well. I think I'm sure the Spartan staff's going to want to try to tweak some things for sure.
Yeah, one thing I'll be interested to see. Last week he had the 90-yard touchdown return on the kickoff. And the special teams for Laurel came alive last week. We've seen some nice play from them.
Yeah, without a doubt. Mohawk, the Shannock's going to have something to work on the next couple. Let's see if they give up any touchdown runs tonight during their game. But,
well, it'll be interesting to watch Mohawk offense, too. I mean, obviously this is the first opportunity against competition, but we'll have Rona at quarterback, Boston at tailback, and also we'll be seeing List at tailback. And then they have the onslaught of receivers that we expect to see too. All right, we're going to take our first timeout. We'll come back right after this. You're listening to lcsportsnet.com.
Just like going to the doctor, our homes need a checkup too. If your home is not properly weatherized, you could be at risk for symptoms that cause unhealthy ailments and higher utility bills. The Weatherization Assistance Program is the key to reducing utility costs and increasing comfort in your home. Services include an in-home energy audit to inspect your furnace and hot water tank, check for air sealing around windows and doors, and ensure adequate insulation and ventilation. Learn more at lcap.org or call the Department of Healthy Homes to get your checkup today.
I think the key to any attorney-client relationship is trust. My father told me a long time ago, the definition of personal integrity is really simple. Do what you say you're going to do. At LGKG, we've been doing that for over 80 years.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Michael Kurtworth Jr. and Castle Realty. Call Realtor Michael Kurtworth Jr. at 724-301-1482 for your residential and commercial properties. Check out the current listings or list your own home at castle-realty.com. First for the Mohawk Warriors coming into tonight, they'll have Rona at quarterback, Boston at tailback, and we'll also see List at tailback. Your wideouts will be Retort and Logan. Your slot receivers are Miller and Fadden. Tight end is Greery, and we'll also see Cooten at tight end. And your starting offensive line here for Mohawk will be from left to right. It will be Root, Chapman, Mays, Marshall, and Birchfield. When they're on defense, their up front four will be Root, Chapman, and Wagner. Your linebackers are Greery, Kuhn, and List. Your defensive backs are Boston, Retort, Miller, Fadden, and Logan. For the Laurel Spartans, when on offense, it will be Chase Titman at quarterback, Landon Smith at running back, Braddock Cooper at halfback, and we'll also see Colin Bartley at half. Your offensive line will be Colton Hill, Aiden Collins, George Michaels, Ryan DiMucci, Kagan O'Brien, Lucas Davis, and Carter Haney. Davis and Haney will be your wideouts. On defense, at linebacker, you'll have Aiden Collins, Brady Cooper. At your defensive line, you'll have DiMucci, Colton Hill, Kirsten Alwut, George Michaels, and your linebackers will be Haney, Barker, Lewis. And your defensive backs will be Lewis, Smith, and Bartley. And that's tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Michael Kirkwood and Castle Realty.
So we think we have all the kinks worked out for the audio broadcast.
Yes.
Are we on Trib Dom also? I believe we're on Trib.
We're going to assume we are and hope that we are. If we're not, we will just send our, we're working our best to make everything work out here tonight. The captains are on the field as they go through the coin toss as we get ready for tonight's game.
Haney, Bartley, DiMuccio, and Austin King, your captains. Or Aiden Collins, excuse me, for Laurel. So, looks like we have A.J. Cassidy. Looks like Jimmy Guerreri, and looks like Colton Root, also one of your captains. Looks like Laurel has won the toss.
And they have decided. Yeah.
So they will decide in the second half, which I've never seen happen in my entire life, but they do have
They
the
have
choice
to kick off again.
to kick off if they like. I've never seen it.
I think I may have witnessed once in all the years.
Oh, you're older. No, I'm older than you.
Yeah,
So maybe.
yeah, maybe once.
Wow.
I remember seeing it, but it wasn't a competitive game. So that's probably why it happened. To be quite honest,
that would make sense if it's like 56-0 at halftime or something like that.
Yes.
Let's give them the ball again. Yeah. I can understand.
Yeah, it was kind of a mercy rule.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, thanks to Penn Ohio Water for being one of our new sponsors. The delivery of your 3 or 5 gallon Kohler systems or get case of the bottles delivered to your home or work. Guess what kind of water we got down in the refrigerator?
Oh, there you go.
We got the Penn Ohio Water down in the Laurel Spartan hospitality room where we'll be feasting on meatballs and banana cake. Thank you, Miss Laura Heights.
All right, we got kickoff ready here as Mohawk will be kicking off right to left as you listen to this on your devices here tonight. We apologize once again for our technical issues with the video side, but we're able to bring you the audio broadcast. We'll go old school with like radio style here.
Yeah, Landon Smith, Colton Bartley to his right, and to his left it looks like Aiden Collins. That's an unusual a linebacker deep to receive the kick from Josh Wilkins.
And it's a deep kick, and it's going to be fielded. No, will not. Go into the end zone for a touchback.
Wilkins is first team all kicker.
Yes,
Kid,
he is.
You'll be able to see if they have a chance, he can probably kick from 45 to 50.
Wow.
Yeah, he's got a great leg.
Hey.
Also on the golf team for Mohawk, too. So he's got a good leg and a good swing.
It's not a bad combination.
No, not at all. Let's see if Laurel, see how they do now.
All right. First down and 10 from their own 20. Tinsman at quarterback. He'll be in the pistol, and he'll have Smith lining up behind him. 2 receivers to his right, two to his right, 2 to his left, too. Bradley Cooper's in the slot on the left-hand slide. He'll come in motion from left to right. Fake to him, and it'll be Tinsman on the keeper, and he'll crash forward for about 2 yards. And it'll bring up second down and 8 coming up here for the Spartans.
It's a good start for Mohawk. I'm sure they're glad they got that out of the way. Get that first play. Now it's time to start playing football. Get this first touch. Yeah, I'll let you take care of the Joseph Marketplace drive summary.
There we go.
I'll try to. And I'll keep the yards.
Sounds like a plan.
Good.
We'll see how
we
good
need one right now.
Exactly. Tinsman takes the snap. He's back to pass. He's looking left side. He'll fire underneath, and jump ball falls incomplete as he was trying to find Lucas Davis out on the left-hand side.
Yeah, Trent Miller there right in great defensive coverage. So Miller knocks it away, so a 3rd and long.
3rd down and 8 coming up here for Laurel.
Yeah, Mohawk a double-A school. Laurel a single-A school. Good non-conference action here tonight.
3 receivers set, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Line up 2 on each side.
Great crowd here tonight. Good night to win the 50-50 for Shoss.
Tim's back to pass. He fakes inside. He'll throw a little screen pass. It'll get completed and come out. Ball comes loose. It's on the field. And Mohawk may have, nope, it looks like the Spartans are going to jump on it. Yeah. As Carter Haney was the intended receiver. He made the catch, and he was struggling for yards, and the ball popped out, but it should be enough for a first down.
Yeah, it looks like Ryan DiMuccio fell on that ball, so if it went forward 3 yards, so get the first down. Barely, but they get it.
So 1st and 10 here for the Spartans. Hand off to Smith. Smith is met in the backfield and goes forward. A flag comes out late. He's going to cross the 35 and get up close to the 37 on the play.
Holding area. No, that's actually, it's going to.
It might be a face mask.
Yeah, sure is. 5-yard face mask. So give Landon Smith a couple yards in that carry. Five-yard face mask. So it should be 1st and 3.
I believe it would be 2nd down and 3. Because they'll give him the play on the 3-yard gain plus the 5 yards.
Yep, 2nd and 3.
So
You're
Tisman
correct, my
in.
friend.
Tisman in shotgun. Smith in the backfield. 2 receivers out to his left, 1 to his right. Hand off to Smith. Smith goes left side, has a little room, gets close to the 45, and that should be very close to another first down. And it is here for Laurel.
Gives Smith 3. Good tackle there by Justin Boston. You'll see him on the offensive end of the running back. He's also on the track team and also plays basketball for the Mohawk Warriors.
Tisman in the pistol, looks over the defense, and I'll look to the sideline for final instructions.
I still can't get over the crowd. I mean, you expect, expect the Laurel crowd to be good because it's homecoming, and it's 85 degrees and sunny.
Beautiful day today.
Yeah, I just hope they got plenty of Penn Ohio water down there for the second half.
Exactly. We've experienced a lot of that. Handoff goes inside, and he's going to break a tackle, cross the 50, and scoot down to the 45-yard line. Goes Smith, and that will be a pickup of 10.
Smith breaking that tackle. Great job by him. Getting that first down.
So now the ball at the 45-yard line of Mohawk. Tisman looks over to defense. He's in the pistol.
Laurel must be youth cheerleading.
Haney
night,
and Bartley
too.
are the receivers to the right.
Oh,
Low
boy.
snap goes behind Tisman. He picks it up. He's in trouble. He rolls over. He's going to throw it away. And a nice play as he was trying to hit his intended receiver, Colin Bartley, but mainly he was trying to save the play and throw the ball into the bench of the Spartans.
Well, fortunately, Bartley was in the vicinity because if he wasn't, that ball did not get back to the line of scrimmage. It would have been an intentional grounding call. But Bartley was there, went through his hands. Would have been a -5. But Tinsman gets lucky. It just goes down as a
Incomplete,
whoops.
yeah. They'll bring one in motion. They'll hand it off to Bartley. Bartley on the sweep. Gets down close to the 40-yard line, going to the left-hand side of the line.
Just that jet sweep, which hopefully you'll be here seeing the Steelers do a lot.
So
course,
third
the
down and 5 coming up here.
The offensive line will probably be -5 yards. But Laurel gets 5. Did I say that?
Little predictions never hurt. Or just a little fortune telling into the future, right?
I'll throw a joke. I'll throw a joke out there to you that you won't appreciate, but I'm going to
That's
say it
all right.
anyways later because I'm sure you've probably heard it.
They'll bring one in motion from left to right. Hand off to Smith. Goes left side, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down, goes down the sideline to the 10, into the end zone for a touchdown. He'll go 40 yards for that touchdown run by Landon Smith.
Great job getting cut into the outside, and once he got to the outside, we've seen it like last week. Once he gets that outside, forget about it. It's a 40-yard run. Landon Smith makes it 6-0. And now your Cunningham Funeral Home extra point.
And that will be Reed Ketzel.
45, Doty.
Here's the
Or, I mean,
kick.
Buchter.
Oh, 45, not 15. And the kick is up, and it is good. And with that, it's 7-0 Laurel. We'll come back right after this. You're listening to lcsportsnet.com.
Back.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $25 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapies necessary, from the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
For more than 120 years, people have been relying upon Martindale Hubbell's AV preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you're involved in a workers' compensation situation, you should do the same. LGKG has been AV rated for over 40 years.
That extra point by Buckner was brought to you by R. Cunningham Funeral Home, specialized in funerals and cremation services for all pre-planning. Give Cunningham Funeral Home your opportunity. Here's the kick, and there's going to go down the right sideline. It's going to stay in bounds, and it's going to be fall on at the 16-yard line. Dante retort.
It was a
8 plays, and went 80 yards. Cap on a 40-yard touchdown run by Landon Smith with 8:32 remaining here in the first. And that drive summary is brought to you by Joseph's Marcus Place. Joseph's Marcus Place, Newcastle's favorite family-owned hometown grocery store and coffee shop. Check out the new cafe, bakery section, and a place to go order at josephnc.com.
Yeah, my brother doesn't know it yet, but that's where I'm going before the game next week. Jay Rona, the quarterback.
Rona takes the snap. He'll hand it off. It'll go outside. They'll make the turn the corner, and Boston's going to pick up a few, close to 5 on the play, it looks like. Maybe a little bit more.
We're going to give him
about 8.
8.
Yeah, I think we're going to give him 8 there.
Yeah, Boston, a very, very good running back. Rona, 3-point. Actually, they call him a 3.3 sports star. He's actually 4 sports. He's actually baseball. He's actually basketball, and he's also on the golf team. So
yeah, he's a busy young man.
Yeah, he does not sleep.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a very electric athlete for sure.
So Rona in the pistol, takes the snap. He'll hand it off to his back. That is Boston. Boston plows forward up the middle, gets up close to the 29-yard line. And that is a first down run there for Mohawk. So they get their first down of the ball game. They trail 7-0. This is the first opportunity with the ball here tonight. So
yeah, good block there by Guerreri. The spring that.
Rona in shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to look short side of the field, fires and jumped. The pitch was Logan making the play here for Spartans. Logan coming through, jumping that, seen it cut right in front of the receiver and came up with the interception.
Yeah, Blake Logan with a great interception. That's your Medora Bonner Law interception turnover. Your community firm with a personal connection and individual service. Like you said, just jump the route. Easy interception. Laurel in business from their own 20, but they're going to get the 31-yard line.
Yes. The
Great
Mohawk
job.
31, they'll take over. So Laurel up 7-0, looking to add to their score. Tinsman will look over to the bench for some final signals as he'll send 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. He'll have Landon behind him in the eye. Now Landon will line up to the left side of Tinsman.
Yeah, Laban Barker, good turnover there.
They're going to, yep, too much time. Delay a game, yes.
Yeah,
double zeros on the play clock.
Laban Barker, a probably better basketball player. I won't. Very good basketball player. Let's say I won't say better, but he's one.
Quality basketball player. Yes,
he had himself a great year last year. Yeah, so last year he was also on the prom court. At halftime or thereabouts, we will go over the homecoming queen that was announced later on. That's your tease. We'll announce that
Landon
later
Smith
on.
goes in motion and he'll throw it that way. Smith with the ball, and he's tackled again. And this time it was another face mask, but this one will be a 15-yarder.
Yep, sure is.
Smith on the reception. And he was yanked down right in front of everybody. He couldn't miss that one.
So that's going to give him a first down.
Yeah.
That's going to put Laurel close to the red zone, but we're going to say they are in the red zone. Make sure you stop by the red zone on Wilmington Road in Chinook for all your county sporting apparel needs. Sporting goods, custom apparel, embroidery, and more. Please check them out. Score big at the red zone.
So it'll be first down and 10 from the 21-yard line here for the Spartans.
The unofficial red zone.
Yeah. Close enough to the red zone.
Yeah.
We'll give it to them.
While we're thinking of it, it's going.
Here's the snap. Tinson will keep. He goes left side, has room, cuts back right side to the 10, and dragged down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And another first down run. It'll bring up first and goal here.
That offensive line doing a nice job up front so far for Laurel Spartans. Already up 7-0.
Tinsman pitches it out wide to Landon Smith, and he's going to be brought down. Nice tackle there by Boston in the backfield. And he'll bring him down right about the 7-yard line.
So they're going to give him one. They're going to give him two.
Yeah.
We'll give him two, but you said nice job by Boston tripping him up, or he might have had his second.
So Tisman looks over to defense, takes the snap. He's going to keep. He goes right side, and he's going to run into a handful of Mohawk Warriors, and a flag flies towards the line of scrimmage.
That's usually holding territory right there. I want to thank the Crane Room for sponsoring our out-of-town scoreboard, which we're going to have a tough time getting later on. So we want to make sure we mention the Crane Room. Grab a seat in the bar, the dining room, the loft, or outside in the patio. There's plenty of room at the Crane Room.
So this will be the second penalty of this drive here for the Spartans. They had a 5-yard penalty earlier, and now they get a 10-yard penalty.
Yeah, we had the Q sauce, which it's not on the menu.
Yes.
But you have to try the Crane sauce. It's the super secret smoky spicy sweet sauce.
Ooh.
Yeah. Try that again. We're going to let you try that later on. See how you do with it.
Super spicy.
Super secret smoky spicy sweet sauce. It's the Crane
secret.
sauce. Yes.
I like that. Super secret. Smoky.
It's sort of like the 2 all beef patty specials.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Where I'm going with that. The second and goal. 6:20
Tinsman.
left. First quarter.
From the 20-yard line, back to pass. He'll throw it out wide. He'll complete it to Bartley. Bartley weaves up forward, across the 15-yard line. And he'll be down right there, it looks like. He'll pick up about 5 on the play.
Let's see if they go for the end zone here.
So third down and goal coming up here for the Spartans.
Yeah, it's about field goal range for Book.
They'll throw it wide, going into the corner, jump ball batted up and knocked down as the intended receiver was Carter Haney.
Yeah, Bobby Fadden right on there. Thought maybe got away with a push a little bit, but Bobby Fadden, nice job breaking that up. So let's
and they'll
see.
bring up fourth down, and I believe the kicking unit is coming out.
So they will call Buchter on.
Zane Buchter coming out. He had an interesting week last week. Had a few field goal attempts that were missed. One that hit the upright. Had an up and down game, really.
Yeah, let's see if he can hit this 32-yarder.
Yep, see what this week brings here for Zane. Here's the snap in the hold. The kick is up. It is on target. Nope, it's going to go wide to the right. So they'll get the ball at the 20-yard line. And Mohawk will take over after that missed field goal there by the Spartans.
At the end of the game, we'll have our Melee Chiropractic play of the game and our LCAP player of the game also.
Mohawk will start their own 20 with 5:45 remaining here in the first.
I'm going to give a quick shout out to the Laurel Education Association, wishing good luck to all the Spartan athletes, and thanks for the support of us. So thanks to the Laurel Education Association for tonight's broadcast.
So it'll be first down and 10 here for Mohawk.
Again, no video, unfortunately, tonight.
Rona in the pistol, takes the snap, he'll hand it off. And it will be Boston on the carry, crosses the 25 and is dragged down around the 27-yard line.
Boy, keep the ball in the ground. Boston looks like he churns those legs pretty good.
So it'll be second down and short. I guess we had a penalty here. I did not see the flag.
Neither did I.
But they're going to mark it off.
A holding call.
It must be, holding against the offense.
So negate that.
They'll put the ball back at the 10-yard line. And they'll replay that first down. So it'll become first down and 20 here for Mohawk.
Well, you think Henry Fringo was on the call tonight? No, just it's nothing against you, Henry, if you're tuning in.
Just, tradition.
We're going to make one Henry reference. So.
Rona looks over the defense, takes the snap. He's back to pass, looking right side. He'll fire out of the back to Boston. Boston loses his feet, turning upfield, and it'll be down at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, maybe had a little bit of room going up the sideline, but unfortunately the 10-yard line stuck his foot out and tripped him up.
They're going to give him 2 on the play and bring up second down and 18 here for Mohawk.
Quick move in first quarter, which we're happy for after the first 2 weeks.
Down under 4 minutes, 30 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Rona looks over to defense. He'll send 3 receivers in pattern, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Handoff goes to Boston. Boston spins at the line of scrimmage, gets forward, gets across the 20, and he'll be down at close to the 21-yard line. And it'll bring up third down and about 9 coming up here for Mohawk.
Yeah, Mohawk's got some good size up in the front on the line. Trying to take advantage of some of that size.
Talking about Root, Chapman, Mays, Marshall, and Birchfield.
Yeah, Chapman at 245, Root at 310.
Rona looks over, goes back to pass. He looks short side of field. That's the right side, fires, and it falls incomplete. His intended receiver was Logan.
Yeah.
And they'll bring up fourth down here, and punting situation coming up here for Mohawk.
Yeah, Colton Root on that track team also throws discus and shot put, the 310-pounder.
So it looks like Logan will do the punting duties here for Mohawk. Looks like number 5 back there.
Yep. I'm assuming it should be Landon Smith back there.
And
Sure
as it is. Landon Smith, single safety, standing around the 45-yard line. Kind of a rugby-style kick, and a nice kick. It's going to bounce inside the 45, take a Mohawk roll down to the 31-yard line.
How about a 48-yard punt with no return?
Not a bad start, huh?
Not at all. At halftime, I do not know what we are going to be doing at halftime. Whether we're just going to have the audio. We're going to be able to bring you the audio of the halftime, or probably not. Do we have a trib?
We probably do the trib, right?
Do we have a trib halftime?
Yeah. We'll have the trib halftime, plus we should be able to bring you the audio of the bands.
Definitely do the audio. Just didn't know if we were going to have Mr. Rebel and Mr. Harlan.
Yes.
At all. We'll see what we. You got about 25 minutes to figure it out. So
we're going to get a encroachment against the defense here. Jumping off sides. And now we'll move the ball up 5 yards. And they'll start now from the 35 with 3:32 remaining here in the first. Here's the snap. Tinsman back to pass. He'll fire, and he throws. Actually, it's going to be batted down a little bit. A little deflected at the line of scrimmage and fall incomplete going out to the left-hand side.
I thought maybe it was just in the middle of no man's land, but you saw the deflection there. So.
Yeah. So it brings up second down and 5 coming up here for the Spartans.
Scooter McPherson checks in for Mohawk. McPherson listed at 5'11", 240 in that front line.
Laurel will go with 4 receiver set. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Tinsman in the pistol. They'll bring Cooper in motion, and I'll hand it off to Smith, and Smith is going to be met right at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Colton Root just annihilated his man, threw him to the ground, and then cut the tackler. That's a big boy out there, playing well.
And I'll bring up third down and 5 coming up here for Laurel.
That's a very good way to describe it, Mr. Tim, there. And another approachment. This time's going to be on Root.
And that will give them a first down. A free 5. They got a free 5 on first down. They got a free 5 on third down. And that should be a first down.
Yeah, my math says 5 and 5's 10.
Yeah. And I see the sticks moving, so we're in good shape.
Yeah. Lower up 7-0 here.
Laurel on first and 10.
Laurel leading 7-0 here.
They'll bring the receiver in motion, fake to him, back pass, throw down the middle, too tall for his intended receiver. As he had Colin Bartley out in the open and just let him a little too far.
Had him wide open. That would have been 60 yards.
Yeah. Actually had more time to throw than he needed to let it go, but he seen him so quickly he wanted to get it to him and just let it too far ahead of him. So Tisman looks over to defense. He'll send 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left.
Only three rushing.
Back to passes Tisman. He'll roll to his right. He's going to run on the throw on the move, and he'll throw incomplete. As his intended receiver was Colin Bartley again.
Dante Retort on the defense. Dante Retort finished 8th in the WPIAL in 110 hurdles. Also on the basketball team, also a nice Energizer bunny in that basketball team. Should be very good in this year, Mohawk. They were very young last year, but everybody returning.
2 minutes, 53 seconds remaining here in the first. 7-0, Laurel leads. Laurel with the ball facing a third down and 10. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right this time. Hand off to Smith. Smith crashes in the middle, breaks the tackle, has room at the 45 to 50, breaks it down the middle, makes a move at the 40, and is brought down at the 36-yard line. A big run there by Landon Smith. He was stopped twice on that play, Lee, and he kept his legs moving and got a big gainer here for the Spartans.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be no gain, and all of a sudden he just breaks out, breaks another tackle, and gets that first down. He's only listed at 150. Of course, football, Ross, don't they usually talk yourself up?
Yeah, usually.
5'8", 150 is not your typical running back.
No,
he's
he's
running
not.
like he is.
Yeah. Cooper's the wing on the right-hand side. They'll bring Bartley in motion. Handoff goes to Smith. Smith has room to the 30. Cuts outside. He'll take it to the house. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown. Laurel Spartans get back on the scoreboard with 2:06 remaining here in the first quarter on a 36-yard touchdown run.
So first from 40, now from 36. Landon Smith already over 100 yards here in this first quarter. Jeez.
Zane Botner back out for the point after.
Yeah, Buchter missed that field goal just earlier. Let's see if Buchter can get it through now.
All right. Mr. Buchter steps it off. Tisman will hold. Here's the snap, the hold. The kick is up, and it is going to go to the right. No good. So, with 2:06 remaining here in the first quarter, Laurel extends their lead to 13-0, and we're going to take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to lcsportsnet.com.
In need of a lawyer? Contact Medore Bonner Law, a boutique firm offering tailored legal services and over 120 years legal experience. County residents with strong family ties to the community, Jason Medore and Michael Bonner, established Medore Bonner Law to provide clients with legal expertise and personal attention. Guided by their professional staff, you can feel confident your rights will be protected. Call attorneys Jason Medore or Michael Bonner, or visit MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Weiland, Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance and receive the personalized service you deserve.
That extra point attempt was brought to you by our Cunningham Funeral Homes, as Bookner tees it up to kick it off here. And it's a short kick, going to go to the right-hand side. It's going to be fielded there at the 30. And it'll be brought down immediately at the 33-yard line.
Nice open field tackle there by Colin Bartley. The senior, 5'5", 140.
That drive summary brought to you by Joseph's Marcus Place was a 6-play drive that went 70 yards. It capped on a 36-yard touchdown run by Landon Smith. Make it 13-0. The point after was no good.
Our out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by the Crane Room. Newcastle up 7-0 on Armstrong. That should be a slugfest there. Armstrong's got one of the best quarterbacks in the WPIL. I believe it's Kate Olson, I believe is his name.
Rona looks over to defense. He'll take the snap. He's back to pass. He's looking. He's going to fire. Has a man open. He completes it down the sideline. And he'll step out of bounds. Going upfield is Cooten. Nice play there for pitch and catch there for Rona to Cooten. And that's a first down out all the way out to midfield.
Yeah, boy, he just was able to sneak that through, too. A lot of zip in that ball, almost picked off again, but Ronan put a little extra on it. Good throw, get the first down.
So the ball at the 48-yard line of Mohawk. We're down to 1:56 to play here in the first. Two receivers out to the right. They'll send a wing onto the right-hand side. The snap and will hand off to Boston. He'll go forward. That's List, actually. List breaks a tackle at the 45 and gets close to the 43-yard line.
It's a little change of pace there.
Yeah.
As you said, Sam List, the sophomore coming in, 5'9", 180 sophomore.
Picks up 9. Not a bad first carry of the game.
First carry of the season for him also. So Mohawk for their first game of the year here tonight. I'm sure they're happy to be on a field away from the practices and actually playing a game.
So wing on the right-hand side, two receivers to the left.
That's still List.
List with the handoff, and he'll dive forward. He'll pick up the first down at the 41-yard line. And it'll be first down and 10 coming up here for the Warriors at the 41 of Laurel as they trail this ball game 13-0 with 1:07 on a moving clock here in the first quarter.
Both student sections coming out in force here tonight.
So Rona in the pistol. We'll send one in motion, and we're going to have a timeout taken here by the Mohawk bench.
Yeah, Pontius Insurance timeout. You can call Agent Dan Pontius, Jessica Weiland, or Tracy Giddings to get started today. You can visit pontiusinsurance.com to request a quote for auto, home, business, or life insurance. Get the best rates and customer service by calling a local agent at Pontius Insurance. Love the life you live. Worry-free.
It's a wonderful thing. Worry-free.
Yeah, we're not worrying right now. Know we're on the air with a nice audio broadcast.
Don did a nice audible.
Yeah.
Got to give him credit where credit's due.
Oh, you better believe me. I'm not blaming anything.
No, I'm not.
Not at all.
That wasn't meant to be blamed. That meant to be a compliment to Dom, who's done a great job all the time with us. And
so that Ashley get a free night? So Ashley, she came in for 30 minutes, and now she's going to go back after being married for 6 days.
Yeah.
She'll go back home to her husband.
Yeah.
Not fiance, but husband.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she's trying to figure out where the time went.
Yeah, the whole week.
I said, wait to 35 years.
So Rona looks over to defense. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. He'll take the snap. He'll hand it off the List, and List will dive forward across the 40 to the 39. He'll pick up 2 on the play.
Good job by Colton Hill. 6'4", 270, and he was in the backfield before that snap almost. Showing some good speed on that defensive line.
See if they get another play off. There's no need to, as the play clock is at 22 and the time clock is at 15.
See what we got.
So Rona looks over to defense. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Wing on the left-hand side.
Nope.
We're down to 1 second, and they're going to let the clock wind out. So we have played 1 quarter of play here from Laurel, and the Spartans lead the Warriors 13-0. You're listening to LCSportsNet.com, powered by LCAP.
At our Cunningham Funeral Home and Crematory, we are a proud 6th-generation, family-owned and operated funeral home located centrally in the Newcastle and Neshannock communities. Our large facility and experienced staff allows us to accommodate any family with personalized services. To learn more about our services and pre-planning, visit our website at www.cunninghamfh.com or follow us on Facebook. Allow our family to help your family.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
12 minutes on the clock here in Laurel as the Spartans lead 13-0 after 1 as we entered the second quarter. Mohawk with the ball at the 39-yard line of Laurel.
And also our out-of-town scoreboard, Neshannock and Ambridge are tied at 14 with 8 minutes left in the second quarter. Thanks to the Crane Room again. Thanks to the Crane Room last week for taking care of us after that game.
That was phenomenal, wasn't it? Amazing.
Yes, greatly appreciate them taking care of us on short notice.
So Rona looks over to defense, takes the snap. He'll quickly fire it out. He'll complete it to Miller, and Miller will gain about a yard on the play. And he is looks like he's down.
Sure is.
Yeah, he's not. It's not looking good here. I'm not sure exactly what the injury was.
Yeah, coming up to make a tackle was Braden Lewis.
So he'll pick up to about the 38-yard line.
Either fell down awkwardly or we have a penalty. Is that a face mask penalty?
It might be. I did not catch it.
I thought I saw the head go a little strange, so that's why
might be
that's why I'm
down.
guessing.
Yeah.
Good, now he's sitting up, which is a good thing. So let's see if that's a 15-yard penalty coming.
Yes, it is, I think. Yes, sir. 15 yards against the defense, so it is a first down.
And he's
result
back up
of the penalty.
Let's see if
Trenton Miller is up and running off, so that's great to see.
Just a personal foul. Then it was not face mask, just some type of personal foul call.
So it will bring up a first down and 10 coming up here.
Personal foul tacked onto that play. First and 10, the ball's on the Spartan 22-yard line.
And this will be the 6th play of this drive that started with 2:03 remaining in the first quarter. So send 3 receivers in pattern. 2 to the left, 1 to the right, a wing on the left-hand side. That is Guerreri. Back to pass is Rona. He'll fire for Guerreri, makes the catch inside the 5 and goes down at the 3-yard line. He just turned around and the ball was right on target there, Lee.
Yeah, just a great throw. Guerreri was able to come down and took a hard hit at the end of that play, but still got the first down, and they're inside the red zone right now. They're voted the best in Lawrence County for uniform supply and silk screening. Visit redzone.com. Great throw by Rona.
So Rona brings his team to the line at the 2-yard line. He's underneath center. He'll hand it off, and they'll go out wide. He'll get to the corner, and he'll be stopped there.
Not going to get there.
And that was Faden running the ball.
Yeah, Bobby Fadden just not couldn't get that end zone. The freshman, give him 1.
So no gain on the play. Second down and goal coming up here for Mohawk. Retort is one of the receivers. He's out to the left. Wing moves in motion left to right. They'll hand it off to List. He'll dive forward towards the goal line. He's going to be short of the goal line. Just inside the 1. And I'll bring up 3rd down and goal coming up here for Mohawk.
I think it's just 4-down territory right now, even though you got the LWPL kicker,
Yeah.
Josh Wilkins.
Oh, no, I agree with you. Down 13 and your first opportunity to score this season. Yeah, you got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And you got some big boys up front.
Let's see if they do with a quarterback sneak here inside the 1. Rona underneath center.
I'm going with Boston.
Handoff goes to Boston, and he goes forward.
He's not getting
He's not getting there. What a stand here by the Spartans.
53, 9, 54, 55, 56. Oh, in there for the Laurel Spartans. That's Michaels and Hill and Collins and Bartley all in the middle of that line.
So 4th down coming, 4th and goal from the 1-yard line here for Mohawk.
It's a tone setter right now.
It really is. Big play coming up here for the Mohawk offense, trailing 13-0. 4th down and goal from the 1.
See the end around like Neshannock last week?
Rona takes the snap, rolls back to pass. He's going to get under pressure. He's rolling around in the backfield. He's been caught and brought down at the 17-yard line as the host of Spartans were in the backfield. And I think leading the way there was Barker for Laurel.
Yeah, sure was. Give credit to Braden Lewis, too, because they did the play action, but Lewis did not go for the fake, went for that man in the end zone. It was covered. So Rona looks, there's nowhere to go, and then he's running for his life. The turnover comes, the Medore Bonner Law turnover with flexible appointment hours. Medore Bonner Law has a team of experienced lawyers and staffs always ready to help. So great stand there by the Laurel Spartans, and the turnover. Laurel takes over on their own 17-yard line, up 13-0.
Yep. What a play. 16-yard sack by the Laurel defense on 4th down and goal from the 1-yard line. Tisman takes the snap. He's going to keep. He's going to roll outside, and he'll get close to the 20-yard line and get knocked out of bounds.
Actually, they say he's in bounds. Keep the clock moving,
Keep the clock moving. He probably was knocked inbounds, but from our vantage point, tough to see. Just seeing a bunch of bodies by the bench.
It looks like they're going to give him 2.
He's out to the 19-yard line.
His 3rd carry on the night.
Tisman in the pistol. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left.
Benjamin Hennon in the running back there, giving Smith a break.
And handoff will go to him as he'll get inside, turns the corner, goes left, and gets across the 25-yard line.
It's going to be close to the 1st down. See if they give it to him. Yep, they do. Gains 8, gets the 1st down.
1st and 10 coming up here for Laurel. And the play goes up the middle, and it's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Yeah, we saw that a lot last week. Just getting up to the line and just letting that line just push you forward. Didn't work this time. Only gain of 1 for Tinsman.
So Tisman at quarterback.
I'm trying to see if I see Landon Smith on the sideline at all since Hennon's in the game.
They'll bring 1 in motion from right to left. Back to pass is Tisman. He'll fire it out wide. He'll complete it to Bartley as he'll turn it upfield, crosses the 30 to the 31-yard line.
You know, Lori Heights just came up and said, I made you banana cake, but I already knew the banana cake was there. That's the first thing we do is walk up the stairs. We take a left and see what the food is in the hospitality room. But I greatly appreciate the banana cake, Miss Heights. And I'm sure there's some chocolate chip cookies down there in remembrance of Mr. Mark Schoss. Yep. Yep, there is. Remember, you're not allowed to retire.
Back to passes Tisman. He throws it long, and it's going to be ball incomplete, but we're going to get a flag and pass interference.
Yeah, Bobby Fadden was on him.
That ball was intended for Carter Haney.
Yeah, Carter Haney had a step on him. Fadden bumped him a little bit. Carter Haney on the track team does the long jump, I believe. What am I right? Yeah, does the long jump. That'll be 15 yards and a first down.
Yep. But that being marked off as we speak. Should bring the ball out to around the 46-yard line, and that's where they stop. So it will be first down and 10 here for Laurel.
So something must be going on because I do not see Landon on the sideline at all. Is he playing wide? It's not on wide receiver, I don't think. No.
No, I don't see him there.
So
oh, here's on the end.
Oh, okay. Is he down
Yeah.
here? Okay. Oh, there he is. Just the helmet's off.
Exactly. They'll throw it out wide, and it's going to be, that might be a live ball. It is a live ball, and it was a backward pass, and it was going to be picked up there after it hit the ground by Colin Bartley.
That's a close call, whether it was a lateral or not. But the good thing, the smart play there by Laurel, they did not hear a whistle. So you play to the end of the whistle, you assume fumble, you go get it.
Yep.
Big loss.
Huge loss back to the 38-yard line. 36-yard line officially. So it'll be second down. And 20 coming up here for Laurel.
Yes, I do not know why Landon is out of the game right now, but you have a 13-0 lead, so.
It might be just plan, break.
Yeah, I'm not going to assume anything.
Back to pass is Tinsman. He's under pressure. He fires deep. He has a man open and overthrows his intended receiver and Lucas Davis.
He had to get rid of that early because there's a big boy in the backfield in Scooter McPherson, 5'11", 240, who absolutely leveled him.
And I'll bring up third down and long coming up here for Laurel, and we have a timeout, an injury timeout for, unfortunately, it looks like a cramp.
Let's start early.
We need some of that Penn Ohio water.
Yeah, the Penn Ohio water, just didn't get that out there quick. You can stay refreshed by enjoying hot or cold water, preferably cold tonight, at the click of a button, or enjoy a cup of coffee with our bottom-loading water cooler option. Get 3 free bottles and first month cooler rental free when you sign up today. You can check them out, Penn Ohio Water. I want to thanks to them for coming along. Usually we wait to the second half of the cramps.
Yes.
But
a little early.
At halftime, we're going to have a Trib Live, go back to our Trib Live studios and have Chris Harlan and Mr. Don Rebel. And after that, we'll have part of the band playing, I think, when we come back. Probably have the Laurel band. And we'll talk a little bit about who the homecoming queen was at Laurel this year. So it came down to Georgia Jellyman, Daniel Ponchis, Jocelyn Fortuna, Gianna Salvia was your candidates. So we will announce that at halftime.
Third down and long here for Laurel. 5 minutes, 43 seconds on the clock here. Back to back is Tinsman. He'll roll to his right. He's under pressure. He moves inside and fires, and it's going to fall incomplete. His intended receiver was Haney. And I'll bring up fourth down and punting situation here for Laurel. Chase Tinsman will do the punting.
Yeah, I want to thank Mr. Haney, too. He sent a nice letter to LC SportsNet about
about our coverage.
About the coverage and everything, about recognizing his
They're
son.
going to fake it. They're going to throw down the middle, and it's complete, and it's going to go for a touchdown. Oh, my. That is Haney, and Haney caught it down the middle and sprinted down the right-hand side and goes into the end zone. But we have a holding penalty against the defense, so that won't matter. Wow.
Fake punt on 4th and 20 from their own 36. You're up 13-0. Hey, why not? They're going to go for 2 here, too. But I thought Carter Haney was going to get annihilated about the 25-yard line. How he avoided that tackle, I have no idea, because it was going to be a truck versus truck shot there. But he avoided the tackle and was able to get into the end zone. So 64 yards on the fake punt. Laurel up 19-0. How about that?
It never hurts to have your quarterback being your punter, does it?
Woo! So
how about that? So they'll go for 2. Tinsman will be in the pistol.
And Laurel's going to call timeout or get charged with a penalty here. Let's
Well, there was defensive holding on the play. I don't think they need it.
No,
could they move it up?
Declined.
Yeah.
Unless they had another penalty. Well, maybe
they had an encroachment here. I'm not sure. I didn't see it.
They are going to move.
They're going to move.
Nonetheless, they're moving it up.
Yeah. Well, it's half the distance to the goal, so they'll park it at the 1.5. So they're going to penalize the defensive holding on the point after. So, okay. Then Art Cunningham brings you this extra point.
The 2-point.
Yeah.
2-point conversion for Cunningham Funeral Home.
And Tisman keeps, and he's going to roll to his right and be caught in the backfield and brought down. No good.
Yeah, Luke
on
Kuhn.
the 2-quarter.
Luke Kuhn in there, so Laurel's just going to lead 19-0.
With 5:25 remaining here in the first, Laurel extends their lead to 19-0. And we're going to take another timeout. You are listening to lcsportsnet.com, powered by LCAP. Looking to buy, sell, or rent in Lawrence County? Get Realtor Michael Kurtwood Jr. in your starting lineup today. Michael Kurtwood Jr. of Castle Realty caters to buyers, sellers, and renters of Lawrence County and the surrounding areas. Call Michael Kurtwood Jr. at 724-301-1482 today. Check out his current listings or list your home at castle-realty.com. People you know, people you trust.
DNR Lawn Care can take care of all of your landscaping and grass cutting needs. They are fully insured, accept just about any payment method, and have nearly 20 years of experience in the lawn maintenance business. Call DNR Lawn Care today to schedule an estimate or send them a message on Facebook. DNR Lawn Care. Have your lawn done right.
For more than 120 years, people have been relying upon Martindale Hubbell's AV preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you're involved in a workers' compensation situation, you should do the same. LGKG has been AV rated for over 40 years.
Boston on the kickoff return, picks it up at the 18, returns it across the 25, up close to the 30-yard line. And it'll be first down and 10 for Mohawk there with 5:18 remaining here in the first half.
First and 10, Warriors.
So our Joseph's Market scoring recap.
That went, took 5 plays, capped on a 64-yard fake punt. Touchdown to Haney from Tinsman with 5:25 remaining. And yeah, that's the way to do it, huh?
Yeah, 4th and 20, and you go for a fake punt. Hey, why not? This is non-conference.
Might
Give
as
it
well
a
take
whirl.
advantage of your opportunities,
Yeah.
and that's taking full advantage. Laurel up 19-0.
And we're going to have a punch and, yep, I thought we were going to have a punch
Punch
insurance
time.
timeout, but I guess not.
Rona hands it off to Boston. Boston crashes forward, and he's going to be gained about 1 or 2 on the play.
You know, Boston only has 5 carries, but he's looked good in those 5 carries.
Exactly.
George Michael's also there. Marston Owen also
Yeah,
there.
Landon Smith back out playing defense.
3 second and 7.
Yeah, we didn't think anything was wrong with him. Just
a scheduled
yeah, give him a break.
break.
It's a hot night. You have a 13-0 lead. Now you have a 19-0 lead.
So Rona in the pistol. Takes the snap, gives it off to Boston, goes left side. Tries to get to the edge, has some trouble, gets there, and then goes forward close to the 35-yard line. As Boston continues to fight for every yard he has.
Yeah, Aaron Doty, good job out there to force him wide and bring him down. They give him a gain. They only gave him one.
Wow.
Brady Cooper mopped things up. 3rd down, 6.
3rd down and 6 coming up here for Mohawk. We're down to 4 minutes and 5 seconds on a moving clock here in the second quarter.
I guess Cooper was in on that tackle also.
Back to passes Rona. He looks. He fires over the head of his intended receiver. That was Logan. And he'll bring up 4th down on an incomplete pass.
So Mohawk will probably have to punt here. Landon Smith's expecting as he's already deep.
Yeah, Smith standing around his own 32-yard line.
He has a nice kick the last time. 48-yarder by Logan.
Logan will in punt formation here for Mohawk. Here's the snapper. We got whistles and stopping the play.
Yeah, Logan was calling for the ball.
Yeah.
Apparently, he thought it was,
we have movement on the offense.
Logan thought it was on 1. The center thought it was on 2.
Yeah. That'll cost them 5 and move the ball back to the 30-yard line.
Unfortunately, Luke Kuhn didn't snap the ball. Whereas I saw one of those in the NFL. Offsides on everybody except the center.
Exactly. Center forgot to count. They're going to fake it. No, it's going to be a rugby-style punt, and it's going to go off the side of his foot. We're going to have to see where they mark this. It might be right around midfield. They're going to mark it at the 44-yard line. Okay.
Yeah, back to that joke I was supposed to tell you way back when. The
Yes.
Queen who lived, 96 years, who just passed away. She saw 6 popes, 14 presidents, and 57 starting quarterbacks at the Cleveland Browns.
That's about true.
I thought you'd appreciate that.
Yeah. Let's see how many the Steelers go through now.
We get Kenny.
We'll hope for the best.
They'll be cheering for him.
Oh, there's no question about it. The question is, will it be game 1, game 2, game 3?
As soon as they can, according to fans. Landon Smith back in. He's in the slot right now.
Back to pass is Tinsman. He's looking. He's going to roll to his right. He's under a little pressure. He's looking downfield. He'll fire on the move and throw it away and bring up 2nd down.
Our Doran pancake block. Doran Construction. Don't let anybody lay the foundation for your business. Visit doranconcrete.com for your free estimate today. Aiden Collins, the pancake block on the line. And good job by him because he did the pancake block and then no extracurricular activity because he laid on him for a few seconds. And we have a holding call on that play also.
Well, maybe they got him for the laying on him for a few seconds.
Yeah, I want to thank Doran Construction for coming along.
I'll move them back 5 to the 32.
Coming up after the game, we'll announce our LCAP Player of the Game. So many great ways LCAP's improving the quality of life in Lawrence County, and our Melee Chiropractic Play of the Game, which we already have a couple candidates for that right now.
Certainly do. Tisman looks over to defense, takes a high snap. He's going to keep as he rolls out to his right. He's under a little pressure. He turns the corner, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe.
Great job by Leighton Wagner. Tinsman tried to stiff arm him away, could not do it. And how about Leighton Wagner? We have a timeout here by Mohawk, a Ponch's Insurance timeout. Let's keep it right here. Dawn with 326, PonceInsurance.com. Visit PonceInsurance.com and request a quote for auto, home, business, or life insurance. I want to get into Leighton Wagner. He's on the basketball team, but this young man just won his first Lernerville race. He races sprint cars at age 16.
Okay, I see that in the paper.
Yes, he's runs the 410 sprints. Just won his first race ever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fantastic.
he's ranked 195th in the country at 16 years old.
Yeah.
Has his own company. So,
He's on his move.
Yeah,
isn't
he is on the run. Yeah, so he has 25 top 10 finishes.
Wow.
So, congratulations, to Leighton Wagner.
Yes.
For, who knows where the sprint cars is going to take him?
You never know.
Right. So, but at age 16, he's running
Could
a
be
race.
wrong, but I think that's where Del Blaney got his start.
I believe it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't follow.
Yeah, I'm
racing.
not a huge
I know
NASCAR
nothing. I know
and
nothing
race.
about racing.
Yeah.
But I work.
Dotson, he can tell you anything about Indy, but other than that.
Yeah. I do some part-time work at a parts store, and there's a guy who runs. He races cars at Lernerville. He knows of Leighton.
Oh, wow.
And then, so.
Well, congratulations to him, no question about it. Tisman back to pass. Looking left side. He's going to fire. Looking for Haney, and it's going to fall incomplete at the 40-yard line. He's trying to hook up again with Carter Haney.
Yeah, Leighton's, his nickname is Lightning. Lightning Wagner, his dad, Dennis, his late granddad was Dave. He actually raced go-karts for 2.5 years before he got into the sprint cars. I guess a lot of the kids, they start with the go-karts.
Right,
and they
yeah,
move
and
into
that's
that,
usually the stepping stone.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
We'll have some stats brought to you by Joseph Marketplace somewhere during our halftime show.
Empty backfield here for Laurel. Tinsman back to pass. He'll fire, gets it to Haney at the 35, breaks the tackle, and is brought down nicely at the 42-yard line.
Haney having himself a nice night. 64-yard touchdown pass. Mohawk will call their final timeout. He had the 64-yarder, just caught 10 there, had one earlier, so he's having himself a fine night, Carter Haney. So Mohawk, I like it. Hey, why not use your timeouts and try to get the ball back now. You're gonna have about 3 minutes to try to. You got a very, very good field goal kicker on the other side.
Let me ask the easy question here.
Uh-oh.
You faked it last time. You do it again?
No. But why not?
Why not, right?
Yeah.
You're up 19-0, 3-12 here. Your defense is playing really well.
Yeah, I mean, you do.
Can you catch them off guard 2 times in a row?
Yes. I don't think it will happen.
Neither do I, but it's possible.
I'm sure, hey, you got the timeout. Now you're prepared for it. But you do
And I think that's why they called it. One of the reasons they called it timeout, not just to preserve some time on the clock for the offense.
Yeah, you do have Josh Wilkins on the other side, so if you can get down to the 35-yard line of Laurel, you'll have a chance to put some points in the board because he's a very, very good field goal kicker.
Fadden is deep to return here for Mohawk. Tinsman to kick it away. Here's the snap, good snap. One step and a big kick. Driving spiral. Going to bounce at the 15-yard line, roll towards the goal line, and go into the end zone for a touchback.
58 yards.
We have a flag back at the 44-yard line.
Wow.
Did not see the play.
Boy, a lot of flags tonight.
Yeah.
Don't know what they're pointing. I'm sure Mohawk will have him kick it again if it's against Laurel.
Going to be holding against
Mohawk.
Mohawk.
I'm assuming after the kick.
Yes, so they'll penalize from the 20.
So that's not going to be good. They're going to have to take over on the
10-yard line, exactly.
So things not going well here for Mohawk.
So Mohawk trails 19-0 with 3:02 here to play in the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we apologize, but we have some technical difficulties with our video, so we're giving you audio only here tonight. Glad to have you aboard.
Our Crane Room out-of-town scoreboard. Wilmington leads Mercer 28-8. Newcastle up on Armstrong 13-7. Central Catholic leads Bethel Park 24-15 in 6A, 5A action. Penn Trafford up on Woodland Hills 21-0. Some of the scores around.
With the penalty, the Warriors will have from their own 10-yard line.
Thanks to the Crane Room. And their crane sauce, the super secret smoky spicy sweet sauce.
Smoky, spicy sweet sauce.
Have to try that.
Yes, sounds excellent, huh?
Haven't had a bad thing there yet.
Rona back to pass. He's looking down the middle. He's under trouble. He's going to tuck and run. He has some room. He's up to the 15, up to the 20, and should have the first down. It'll be first down and 10 here for Mohawk from their own 20, picking up 10 on the keeper by the quarterback, Rona.
Yeah, Colton Hill thought he had him for a sack, but couldn't bring him down, and Rona was able to escape that and gain that first down.
That's first and 10.
But remember, they have no timeouts left, though.
So Rona in the pistol. Looks like Boston will move to his left, back to pass. He's looking, and he's in trouble. Going to roll out to his left. Flag flies. He fires downfield, completes it at the 45, and moves forward close to the 49-yard line.
It's coming back.
And Logan made the reception, but as you mentioned, this one's coming back.
And that's going to be a hold against the Warriors, and that ball is coming back.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Great throw by Rona.
One of the better plays we've seen from Mohawk's offense.
Yeah, Rona's thrown some. He's got a nice arm.
He does. He sees the field well.
He is. I said he's a four-sport athlete. So I mean, he's a spark plug on the basketball team. Saw him play last year. So trying to get the spark for the football team this year, but unfortunately, the bad break there is going to bring it all the way back
to the 10, inside the 10. It looks like, at the 9. So this drive started at their own 10. They get out to the 20.
And now
with that penalty, brings it back down to the 9-yard line.
And remember, Laurel has all 3 of their timeouts.
So still just over 2 minutes here to play in the second quarter. Rona takes the snap. He's back to pass. He's looking. He's going to keep. He rolls up the middle. Gets back to the line of scrimmage and crosses the 10-yard line. He'll gain at least 1 on the play.
Good job, George Michaels.
George Michaels there. Carson Allward again there.
So give him a couple on that play.
Yeah, give him 2.
Approaching 1.5 minutes remaining in the first half.
We're down under just about 90 seconds here to play in the first half.
Mohawk and Noah Hurley and Laurel not using a timeout, which is interesting. Yeah. You'd think maybe Laurel would
try to, preserve some time on the clock if they can get it
after this,
back.
I would expect Laurel to call timeout if Mohawk doesn't do much here.
And the play clock, they do get the snap off off the play clock. Lifts with the ball, goes left side. He's going to get out close to the 15, and there's the whistle and the timeout. So 1:10 remaining.
Yeah, so interesting, our Ponce Insurance timeout. Love the life you live, worry free. Interesting, they let all those, the 40 seconds or so between first and second down. This time they call the timeout.
Well, they'll have 2 on the offensive side of the ball.
You would expect Mohawk to probably still run the ball again, let Laurel burn that second timeout. But still, Laurel's going to come back with some good field position if they can get this ball back if Mohawk doesn't convert.
So it'll be 3rd down and 16 coming up here for Mohawk.
Kenna McMillan leading Seneca Valley. Wow, 21-14. Interesting. And Erie McDowell leads my broadcast home at North Allegheny. They lead them 2-0 at the end of the first quarter.
Oh, wow.
That's a shock there.
Yeah.
I'll be down at North Allegheny tomorrow broadcasting field hockey at 1 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
And boys soccer at 4:30.
You got a busy afternoon.
And then slow pitch softball on Sunday. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
We're praying for rain.
Yes. Here's the snap. And Rona's back to pass. He looks, he fires deep, has a man open and underthrows his intended receiver as he was trying to find Fadden on that move.
He had him too. That saves the timeout for Laurel. Actually, I'm not hoping for rain. It's just rain is coming, so it does not look good for. Yeah, there's 13 teams in the WPIAL for slow pitch softball. They play usually on the weekends in the fall.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. North South Allegheny, one of those teams.
So minute 4 remaining here before half.
And look out, Landon Smith is deep.
And he'll stand at midfield.
Yes, I'm not even rushing the kicker right now.
Logan in the middle of the end zone. High snap, and he gets it. On no rush, gets the kickoff. He soccer styles it up and gets it down to about the 43-yard line.
How about that play?
What a play by Logan, saving the 2 points. That was high above him. He had to jump up a good 2 feet to get that ball.
He caught it one hand.
Yeah.
The bad part about it, he had all kinds of time because there was no rush. He rushed that kick.
Yeah.
Still came up with a 23-yard kick, but still, he could have took his time and really booted it well. So now Laurel in business. They need to get down to about the 15s. They need about 30 yards here to get in field goal range, but they're on the 44 first and 10. And Landon Smith's your running back.
And a handoff goes to Smith. Smith up the guts, has room, 35, cuts outside to the right side. They're on the corner from the 20 and inside. I don't know, the ball's still loose?
He's
He's still going. He's not giving up. He's inside the 10. Oh, my, what a run there by Smith. Oh, my goodness. I thought he was down twice, and he just got in the pile and kept his feet moving.
And Laurel will use the Punches Insurance timeout. What a run by Landon Smith. He was down, should have been down at the 10-yard line. There had, about 5 Mohawk players and 3 Laurel players around him, and Laurel kept on pushing. His legs kept on turning. And he just kept on going, and he refused to go down until 40 yards later. Landon Smith, great job.
Huge first half for Landon Smith.
Actually, we'll give him 38 on that carry. So his last 6 carries, 40. Actually, his last 4 carries, 24, 36, and 38.
Oh, my goodness. So the ball going to be at the 7-yard line. 38 and a half seconds remaining. First and goal coming up here for Laurel. They lead 19-0.
Unofficially, 9 carries and 155 yards here in the first half for Landon Smith.
Not too shabby.
Nah.
First and goal here for the Spartans. 2 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right.
And that's Hannon back in.
And a wing on the left-hand side.
Hennon's your running back right now.
Hannon's in, 23. Okay, handoff who's to Hannon. And he's going to be caught in the backfield, and he'll be brought back outside the 10-yard line, down at the 11.
Yeah, no room whatsoever for Ben Hannon.
And they'll take a timeout here, and that'll be their final timeout for the Spartans with 30 seconds remaining.
So I lost about 4 on that carry.
Yes. See if they
get at halftime. We'll go back to our Trib Live studios and hear from Chris Harlan and Don Rebel, and after that we'll come back and hear probably the rest of the Laurel Spartan band, and then we'll have a recap of the Queen. The candidates were Jocelyn Fortuna, Georgia Jellyman, Danielle Ponchance, and Gianna Savia were your candidates, and the King candidates, which you'll announce, I think, tomorrow night or next week, do not event. Laban Parker and Colin Bartley are your King candidates, along with Ryan Curry. But they did not announce the King candidates. Maybe at halftime, do not know that. But 30 seconds left, second goal.
Tisman takes the snap. He fires, and it's going to be blocked and knocked down at the line of scrimmage. And I'll bring up third down and 11.
Yeah, they're trying
third down and goal from the 11.
Yeah, faked it to Landon Smith and tried the quick hitter across the middle. Did not see who blocked that, Tim, but got the big paws up. Bring up third and goal. They are in field goal range, though.
They definitely are, and they're right in the middle of the field. So not left or right of the hash marks.
Yeah, Landon Smith is in the game.
So Tinsman looks over the defense and takes the snap. He's looking right side. He'll fire to the corner, and he'll fall incomplete.
Oh, he was open, too.
Lucas Davis was the intended receiver.
Yeah, just threw it behind him, unfortunately. Well, I'm throwing Booker out here, but Here he comes.
Yep, here he comes. So Zane Booker coming in for the field goal attempt.
Yeah, it's 28 yards. Got to get some confidence built up in him right now.
Missed the PAT earlier tonight.
Yeah, and you missed the field
goal.
32-yarder.
Yeah.
It's a chance to need some confidence. Going to need this kid later on in the year, so good chance.
So Tisman will hold, and it's right down the middle, so it's not left or right side of the hash marks. Here's snap in the hold. The kick is up, and it is good. So from 28 yards out, Booker gets Laurel back on the scoreboard with 18.9 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Laurel was in the red zone. Spirit Sales can help raise big money for your organization. Fill out a form, and Red Zone does the rest. Visit them online at redzonesports.com. See how your group can score big at the red zone. And your Joseph Marketplace scoring summary was a 28-yard field goal.
5 plays, and 28-yard field goal there by Zane Booker.
44, I believe it was 44 yards, I believe was the drive.
Yes, 44-yard drive, 5 plays.
28-yard field goal. Laurel
And they now lead 22-0.
Yeah, they should do it for the first half.
If they just squid this down the middle, or do they give them an opportunity maybe to make a return? Mohawk sends 2 deep. They'll stand around the 10-15-yard line.
It is non-section, but I don't expect them to really to kick it deep. For a line drive kick, you would think here by Booker.
That's what I'm thinking. I kind of have a squid kick down the middle. They were on the near hash side. Here's the kick. And it is a squib down the middle, and it's picked up at the 15. Crosses the 20 on the long side. Up close to the 30 and down at the 33-yard line. Retort on the return. And we're down to 13 seconds remaining here in the half.
Looks like about the 33. First and 10, Mohawk.
22-0 Laurel with the lead.
Yeah, we got to see the Mohawk band last week. Very impressive band.
Yes, I got to see them.
Yeah.
Both bands.
Yeah, along with
week.
Laurel. Yeah, Mohawk was very impressive.
They were. Put on a nice performance.
Yeah, thanks to Union and the Shannock for hosting the Shannock band the first
Biting
2
them
weeks. Looks like we're just going to have a kneel down here.
That seems to be the plan. Victory formation. Or into half formation, we should say. Underneath center is Rona, takes the snap, goes down to a knee, and will hand the ball to the official, and the clock will run out as we have played the first half here in Laurel, and it's all Spartans leading the Warriors from Mohawk 22-0 here at half. Let's take a timeout. With Laurel leading at halftime, 22-0. You're listening to LCSportsNet.com, powered by LCAP.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
Are you looking to make a difference? Well, here is your opportunity. Lawrence County Child and Youth Services is looking for compassionate foster parents now. If you are over the age of 21, in good health, and wanting to help a child in need, we're in need of you. Receive free training and compensation by becoming a foster parent. Call 724-658-2558 and let Bill, Brooklyn, and Heather get you started. Make a difference and become a foster parent today. Looking for a unique way to expand your business? Advertise on the Lawrence County SportsNet and be seen by thousands of viewers in the area and around the country on over 100 broadcasts each year. Visit LCSportsNet.com and click Advertise with LCSN.
When you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
Joseph's Marketplace is Newcastle's favorite family-owned hometown grocery store and coffee shop. Fresh meats and produce, full-line deli, homemade foods, and much more. Joseph's Marketplace has hot foods prepared every day. They also have Newcastle favorites like grape leaves, hummus, and wedding soup available daily. Follow Joseph's Marketplace on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates or stop in to see what's cooking each day. Come hang out at the brand new cafe and bakery, full of great coffee, drinks, sandwiches, snacks, sweets, and free Wi-Fi. In a rush? Go to josephsnc.com and place your cafe order online. Joseph's Marketplace, family owned and operated since 1915.
We are at halftime here at Laurel with the Spartans leading the Warriors 22-0. And
yeah, some quick stats at halftime. Tinsman 6 of 15 for 89 yards passing and a 64-yard touchdown pass. Landon Smith, 9 carries for 155 yards. On the other side, Jay Rona just threw for 36 yards passing, and Boston with 24 yards rushing. But pretty dominant first half of the Laurel Spartans for sure.
yeah, they've been really onslaught. But I guess the big play of the first half was the 64-yard touchdown on a fake punt as Tinsman found Haney down the middle.
4th and 20.
Yes.
You fake
That's
punt.
even more part of this. Yeah, fourth from their own 36.
That's amazing there. Cranium out of town scoreboard. Armstrong takes a 14-13 lead on Newcastle at halftime. And right here, it's 22-0 Laurel at the half.
All right, now we're going to take I'll tell you what, why don't we send it towards the bands as the Mohawk Marching Band is on the field. This is lcsportsnet.com, powered by LCAT. We're back here at Laurel at halftime with the Spartans leading the Warriors 22-0.
Wait. I mean dessert. Banana cake from Laurie Heights. I mean, come on.
Oh, my goodness. And you're not just – you're having like 6 pieces there.
This stuff is so fresh.
It's so good.
Oh
I just had it before I came up. Oh, my God. It's phenomenal. Matter of fact, my friend Jim's over in Ohio doing a game tonight, and I had to send him a couple pictures because he's like – he had a game in Pennsylvania last week. He goes, "Do they feed you everywhere?" I says, "Not everywhere, but," I says, "you really need to find a game to do in Laurel."
Yes. Thanks, Miss Heights. This
oh,
is
my God.
Meatball
Phenomenal.
sandwich, banana cakes, the cookies, the potatoes. I had 2 helpingfuls.
I brought a whole plate up here for our producer, Dom.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, you got some Buckeyes.
And why did Ashley leave?
I know.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, newlyweds.
Other halftime we had some pregame festivities going on. The homecoming tonight, and we had our homecoming
court
festivities,
announced,
our
yes.
homecoming court. Miss Jocelyn Fortuna, she's the daughter of Joseph and Tammy Fortuna. Jocelyn's an active member of NHS and Student Council. She's achieved academic excellence by being named to the High Honor Roll. She's a 4-year member on the varsity basketball, volleyball, and track teams, earning letters for her participation. She's the captain of Laurel's volleyball team. Also, Miss Georgia Jelliman, she was a queen candidate also. She's the daughter of Donald and Haley Jelliman. George is active in Student Council, Conservation Club, and Varsity L. She has consistently been on the honor roll. George has participated in the concert band since 5th grade.
Wow.
And the school's musicals during junior high. She's a current letterman in varsity cheer, varsity softball, and varsity girls basketball. And this summer, as a Spanish 3 student, she traveled to the country of Panama to practice Spanish and immerse herself in their culture. Third candidate was Danielle Ponchance, the daughter of Dan and Jackie Ponchance. She's an active member of the FBLA Varsity L and serves as the president of the National Honor Society. She has achieved academic recognition by being named to the High Honor Roll every school year. She's a member of the Laurel's basketball team, and after high school, she will continue her basketball career at St. Vincent. And she will major in finance, Danielle, and escorted this evening by Connor Pontiff. Gianna Salvia was our last queen candidate. She's the daughter of Autumn Rote and Anthony Salvia. She's an active in FABLA, SADD, and has achieved academic recognition by being named to the honor and high honor roll every year. She also has been a member of the SpartNet dance line since 9th grade, where she serves this year as co-captain. She's been dancing since the age of 3 and spent the past few years competing at Ludovici's Dance Academy. After graduation, she plans to attend the 4-year university that majored in economics and finance. Gianna is escorted. She was escorted by Ryan Curry. On the King candidate, LeBen Barker, which the King will be announced tomorrow night at the dance. He's a 2-year varsity basketball athlete and a 4-year varsity football athlete and a 4-year basketball athlete. He's achieved athlete of the week for basketball, as well as making all the section team his junior year. Also, the King candidate, Colin Bartley. He's the son of Matthew and Erica Bartley. He's active in Future Business Leaders of America, Varsity Letterman Club, and serves as the treasurer of the National Honor Society. And Ryan Curry was also a King candidate. He's the son of Stacy Curry and Gary Heiler. He's been part of the Laurel's track and field team for 4 years. He's achieved academic recognition by being named to the honor roll. He plans to attend Slippery Rock. But now, after all that, the final, what we've been waiting for, the drum roll, our homecoming queen at Laurel High School for this year, Miss Jocelyn Fortuna. So congratulations to Jocelyn for our homecoming queen, our very first. And hopefully I'm going to let Mr. Dawson know, because he's going to call in on the Trib Live High School Sports postgame show. And Mr. Don Rebel, when they announce the homecoming queen, they have a little bell. So
it'll be the first bell of the year.
Yeah, the first bell of the year. I'm going to make sure Mr. Dawson has that privilege to have the first bell. And that was start off, I can't remember why, I'm just drawing a blank. Mr. Carnahan from Latrobe, he's the one that gave the very first homecoming queen on the radio like 25 years ago, and it's become a tradition that he has always had the homecoming queen from and then everybody's just sort of caught on that calls in for the post-game show So everybody starts giving their homecoming queen, and you hear the ding,
ding.
Yeah.
Yes.
So. But anyways, that's our homecoming queen, and we made it through halftime.
We are just about ready for it to start the second half, and Laurel will kick it off, going right to left on your devices here tonight. As 12 minutes are on the clock as we enter the third quarter. Here's the kick by Buchner, and it's going to be fielded at the 20-yard line, and he runs up, makes the catch, and falls down at the 22. So they'll take over 1st and 10, Mohawk at their own 22-yard line.
Cover for me real quick. I'm going to text Mr.
Seth Sadmeyer with the return there for Mohawk.
By the way, George Michael's now wearing number 58 instead of 53, by the way, okay?
Sounds good.
Not that the radio listeners know that, but for you.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 here with 11:59 to play here in the third quarter. Mohawk at their own 23 actually. And it goes up the middle, and they'll get up close to the 25. They'll pick up, let's give them, doesn't look like they're going to, one. Let's give them one out to the 24-yard line.
Did you say Boston ran that?
Yes.
Okay, well, carry him. He only had 24 yards rushing in that first half. We'll see how much the second half that, Laurel with that 22-0 lead.
So Rona gets the snap, and he's going to roll out to his right. He's looking downfield, fires on the move, has a man wide open. He completes it as they take it downfield to the 40, to the 30, down to the 26-yard line. Goes Fadden.
What a play by Jay Rona.
Yes, as he rolled out, he turned around and came back and then found his receiver downfield around the 40-yard line. And then it was a great move by Fadden to elude a couple defenders and get all the way down to the 28-yard line of Laurel.
Yeah, Jay Rona got rid of that at the last second, too, and was able to find his man. What a great play there, and an extra nice run. So Mohawk in business here, starting the second half down 22-0.
So Rona looks to the sideline for the last instructions. He sends two receivers out to the left, wing on the right. And we're going to have the clock wind out. We got double zeros on the play clock, but I think we got a timeout before that.
Yeah, I think Mohawk's going to get that timeout.
So that's the first timeout of the second half.
And at the end of the game, we'll have our Melee Chiropractic play of the game. They're currently hiring, looking for dedicated, energetic staff to work as therapy technicians, chiropractic assistants, and front desk positions. Anyone age 16 or older can apply. No experience necessary. Just drop off a resume to their office or send the Melee Chiro at gmail.com. That's M-A-H-L-E Chiro, C-H-I-R-O at gmail.com. And it also will have our Player of the Game by LCAP, Head Start and PA Pre-K Counts programs. Children under the age of 5 can receive free quality preschool at various locations around the county.
All right, so first down and 10, ball at the 28-yard line.
Give me a breakaway. Feed my mouth here.
They'll send two receivers out to the left.
So good.
Right in the pistol. Boston behind him. Boston now moved to his left. Hand off to Boston. Boston has room going left side. Crosses the 25 and gets inside down close to the 23-yard line.
The pancake block. Dorn Construction, with over 30 years of experience. Dorn Concrete is the team of contractors you want laying down the blocks for your home or office job. Number 74, Colton Root, annihilated his man.
And that Pontius
310 pounds.
Timeout earlier, brought to you by Pontius Insurance.
Who was that carrier, by the way?
That was Boston.
Thank you, because I had my on that block.
And Boston's in the backfield, and he'll take the handoff again. He'll go left side, try to get to the edge. He's going to try to turn the corner, and he's going to run out of room, getting knocked out of bounds. may have gotten a little bit on that play. We'll have to see exactly where they marked it.
Right, give him one. And the reason I laugh a little bit about having the full mouth, because years and years ago, Dan Sangrilli, who now is part of the West Virginia broadcast and does host the Pirates pregame shows. Him and I were broadcasting once, and he's trying to broadcast or talk with a
full mouth,
like whatever we were eating, just congratulating
everybody.
Saying that how good the food was with Laurel Heights so, years ago. So that's why I laugh.
Rona takes the snap, fakes to Boston. He's going to go back to pass. He pumps twice. He rolls out to his left. He fires on the move and falls incomplete.
He had Boston open about the 18-yard line, but just ran out of real estate.
And Boston was the intended receiver on the play.
Yeah, just couldn't get enough on it because he's falling backwards as he's trying to make that throw. He pumped twice.
4th down and 5, and it looks like Mohawk trailing 22-0 will go for it.
You're in field goal range. Chance to get Wilkins out there, but a field goal really doesn't do a lot right now.
No, you're within 3 scores now. Field goal keeps you basically at 3 scores. So
the play clock's not running.
We got a penalty?
It's a penalty. That's why. It's a penalty on Laurel.
Yeah. And that's a first down.
Wow.
I didn't see it. I apologize.
You think I saw it?
Yeah.
I did not see it either. And I wasn't even eating at the time either.
That's what your story is, and you're going to stick to it.
Yeah.
2 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. Rona in the pistol. Boston now moves to his left. Back to pass. Rona looking. He's going to keep. He's going to run to his right. Now down the middle. Slides down inside the 10-yard line. He's going to pick up about 8 on the play. A nice run there by the quarterback, Rona.
Again, looking downfield, he's been pump faking a lot. I think a lot has to do. Those Laurel defensive backs have been playing very, very well tonight. Unable to find a lot of space are those receivers.
This drive started at their own 23-yard line. They're now down to the 9-yard line on 2nd down and 2 here for Mohawk. Here's a snap, hand off to Boston. Boston goes left side, and he's going to be met right at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Benjamin Hedden just absolutely nailed him. Great job.
So 3rd down and 2 coming up here for Mohawk. They're going to send 2 receivers to the right. Wing on the left-hand side. Could be a double wing on the left-hand side. Rona will have Boston to his left. Handoff's fake to Boston, and Rona's in trouble as he rolls out to his left. He's trying to turn around and throws the ball and gets rid of it. And it'll fall incomplete. But I'll bring up 4th down and 2 coming up here for Mohawk.
Yeah, the pump fake again. I think he wanted to throw, but couldn't. Ryan DeMuccio just in his face and tried to jump, tried to get that sack. Rona was able to escape that, but he had to throw it away. So he just said 4th down from the 9. Let's see if they send Wilkins out.
I think they're going to go for it. 4th down and 2 here from
field,
the 9-yard line.
Yeah, field doesn't really do a lot.
No, take that back. It looks like a field goal attempt. No, okay. Take that back. Looked like he was going down to his knee for a second. Rona takes the snap, hands off to Boston. Boston's going to pick up the 1st down. He dives forward and he stays on his feet. Did he get into the end zone?
The referees are talking.
I think just shy, but he picks up the 1st down on 4th down and 2. As Rona faked me out. Looked like he was going down to a knee, and they're going to step off for a field goal for a moment. Needless to say, Boston picks up the needed yardage and more and be 1st and goal from inside the 1.
Remember earlier in the game, Tim, Laurel stopped them on 2 consecutive plays from inside the 1.
Let's see if they just call Rona's number here. They're going to hand it off to Boston. He'll dive
way.
forward. Is he in?
No way.
No. Yes, touchdown. Late call coming from the left side. Touchdown. Boston gets in from the 1. So Mohawk gets on the scoreboard for the first time this year with 6 minutes and 52 seconds remaining here in the third to cut the lead now to 22-6.
That's the way to come out of the locker room.
Yes. And now here comes the point, the point after.
Cunningham Funeral Home extra point.
Here's the snap, high snap, gets the hold down, the kick is up, and it is good. So with 6:52 remaining here in the third quarter, Mohawk cuts into Laurel's lead, 22-7. We're going to take this time out. You're listening to high school football on lcsportsnet.com, powered by LCAP.
You're looking for quality concrete services? Contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
Joseph's Marketplace is Newcastle's favorite family-owned hometown grocery store and coffee shop. Fresh meats and produce, full-line deli, homemade foods, and much more. Joseph's Marketplace has hot foods prepared every day. They also have Newcastle favorites like grape leaves, hummus, and wedding soup available daily. Follow Joseph's Marketplace on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates or stop in to see what's cooking each day. Come hang out at the brand new cafe and bakery, full of great coffee, drinks, sandwiches, snacks, sweets, and free Wi-Fi. In a rush? Go to josephsnc.com and place your cafe order online. Joseph's Marketplace, family owned and operated since 1915.
It's deep, and it's Landon Smith on the return. Gets it up to the 25, to the 30. Flag flies, and he's down at the 37-yard line. This is your Joseph's Marketplace drive summary on the Mohawk touchdown drive. It went 77 yards on 8 plays and took 5 minutes and 8 seconds off the clock and was capped on a Boston 1-yard touchdown run.
Joseph's Marketplace, specialties daily at the new cafe and bakery, which we're going to follow. My gosh.
More.
Look at this.
You know you're loved.
Oh. And I don't even have to give anything in return either. And guess what?
Yeah, you're not sharing either. I know
and
that.
And my wife's on a diet. I got 4 pieces of cake here to eat by myself.
And you already had 4 pieces, so 8 pieces tonight.
That's
not bad. She made it for you, so you might as well enjoy it.
Yeah, believe me, I will. 15-yard penalty on Mohawk. Takes the ball the whole way to the 48-yard line in Mohawk territory for Laurel, first down and 10.
So 6:46 remaining here in the third. And Laurel takes over at the 48-yard line. And goes up the middle, crosses the 45 down to the 44-yard line on first down.
Yeah, 155,
Smith on the run.
155 yards unofficially for Landon Smith in that first half.
Second down and 7 coming up here for Laurel.
He's doing pretty well trying to replace Luke McCoy, isn't he?
Smith on the move. This is another long one. Flags down. He'll take it down the sideline into the end zone for the touchdown. That's 45 yards if it stands.
Where's the flag? Way over the other side of the field at the 34.
It was around here, too, around the 35-yard line. I see the one down there. They might have picked up the other one.
Laurel's
clapping. There he's at the 40-yard line. So he's standing at 1. But you're right, there's a second one down at the 33.
Defensive holding.
Holding against Mohawk. That play will stand. It's touchdown.
Touchdown, Laurel on the 45-yard run by Landon Smith.
So he has one of 40, one of 36, and one of 45. 3 touchdowns on the night for Landon Smith. Laurel leads 28-7. unofficially now, 203 yards on just 11 carries.
Zane Buchner in for the point after. And this is our Cunningham Funeral home point after coming up.
To learn more about their services and preparing for pre-playing, visit their website. Cunningham.
Here's the kick. It is up and it is good. So that drive took one play and went 2 plays actually. It went 45-yard touchdown run there by Landon Smith.
The website I want to finish, CunninghamAMFH.com, or follow them on Facebook.
All right. So that took 2 plays, and it went 45 yards on a touchdown run there by Landon Smith. And this is the Joseph's Marketplace drive summary. Joseph's Marketplace in Newcastle, your favorite family-owned hometown grocery store and coffee shop.
You know, I said my brother doesn't know yet. We're stopping there next week, unless I come here.
Well, yeah, that's a possibility.
There's a game here next week, so depending on where Mr. Dawson, if we're back here,
yeah.
Sorry, Josephs, we're not going to probably stop there.
We'll see what Mr. Dawson has in store next week for us.
Yeah, nothing's really official yet, so stay tuned to lcsportsnet.com or the website, LC SportsNet, Lawrence County SportsNet on Twitter. They'll make those announcements and what games we will be covering next week.
Yeah, drive took a whole 33 seconds there. And they're going to try an onside kick, but we're going to get a whistle stop into play before it started.
Offsides. Or a false start or something.
Maybe false start. There was movement up front for Laurel. They're going to say a false start against Laurel?
Yeah. Problem is the referee is at the goal line, so now he has to come up to the midfield.
You're right.
Okay, what do you have here? Because he shouldn't be given the signal. No flag.
They're going to wave the flag off.
So it should be Mohawk ball.
Well, I think they're going to replay the down because he blew it before the kick. So it looked like they're going to set up again for a type of onside kick. We'll see if they actually do it. As Buchner lines up on the near side, he'll kick it off. He'll kick it to the opposite side by the Mohawk bench. Ball's on the ground, fumble.
Mohawk
and Mohawk jumps on it at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, recovered by an up man there. That's going to be Seth Sandmeyer who came up with it. Ball was dropped by Noah Grimes in and out of the hands.
So 6:09 to play here in the third quarter. 29-7 is our score. Laurel with the lead. Mohawk takes over at their own 25. Do we get the Sashi throw over the shoulders here?
I guess that went the Shaw's toss.
The Shaw's toss. There it is. The donation has been made.
I thought maybe I had a chance there. Well, I always have a chance. It's just not a good one.
Handoff goes to Boston. Boston goes left side, and he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage, maybe a loss of 1.
Yeah, we actually got to show the Shaw's toss the first week we were on the air.
Yes, we did, yeah.
Yeah, so it was
never a bad thing. We had the chocolate chip cookies in his honor today.
Hey, my brother and I hit a 50-50 last year at a basketball game.
Oh, not bad. How much?
$188.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish you had a nice dinner after that.
Yes, we did.
Rona in shotgun. Takes the snap. He'll hand it off to Boston. Boston's going to hit the line of scrimmage. Ball's loose. And again, Mohawk got it back.
Rona came up with it somehow.
That was List actually running the ball there. Excuse me.
Once again, Justin Boston on
Actually, we didn't have a nice dinner afterwards because everything was closed. Because it was like a Tuesday night and the stores closed.
Yes, everything closed early.
Hey, let's go to this
winter.
place. Closed at 9. We got there 9:15. Let's go to another place. Yeah, it's closed. Like, forget it. We're going
everything
home.
closed early.
Yeah,
last year.
like,
It was a little more difficult.
Yeah, and we were supposed to buy dinner for the athletic director for Bob Bizzuto. He was at the game. And it's like, oh, shucks, we got out of that one.
So running in the pistol, running back behind him, 3 receivers set. Running back to pass, looking left side. Now we're looking right. He's in trouble, rolling to the left side again, and he's going to be sacked back behind the 20-yard line, around the 16 or 17.
Great shoestring tackle there by Lucas Davis. Somehow was able to come up with that tackle was Lucas.
So that'll bring up 4th down and 13. And that'll bring Logan in to punt the ball away from the goal line here for Mohawk. And Landon Smith standing around midfield to return.
I don't know if I mentioned Landon Smith is part of the Laurel High basketball team also.
High snap, some rush, but he gets it off. Low kick, you're going to bounce at the 40 and roll towards midfield, and it'll stop right at the 46-yard line. And Laurel will take over at the Mohawk 46 with 3:44 to replay here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I haven't mentioned yet that Chase Tinn's been part of the wrestling team on this Laurel Spartans. It's 51 and 44 his career, and also Colin Bartley, 82 and 31, won the WPIAL and finished 7th in the region for his wrestler. Is Colin Bartley. You've seen him a little bit here, and wrestled at the 113.
Yes, that's like 40 pounds less than what he's listed at as a football player.
Yeah, right now he's listed at 140, so it's almost 30 pounds.
Exactly.
He's wrestling at 113.
And fake to Smith and run there by Tinsman. And he'll cross the 45 up to the 44-yard line.
And also on the wrestling team is Ryan DiMuccio. He's 31 and 26. And also Colton Hill on the wrestler team. He finished 3rd in the WPIAL last year at 285. He's 30 and 9 with a career record as Colton Hill.
So Chase Tisman looks to the sidelines for the play to be called in. He has 2 receivers out to his right. 1 receiver to his left, a wing on the right-hand side. Handoff goes to Smith. Smith has room. Smith's on the move to the 30, to the 20. He's at the 10 and cruises into the end zone for a touchdown. This one goes 44 yards for the touchdown.
4th touchdown of the night, Landon Smith. 40, 36, 45, and let's go with 44. He's also almost got a bingo down the end column.
So Smith does it again. Mr. Smith, we're going to have to start calling him the way he's running.
I just need one somewhere between 31 and 45 again. You have a different number, get that bingo.
Exactly.
Jeez.
Oh, my goodness.
What a night.
Yeah. So Buckner in for the point after.
So Buckner Cunningham Funeral Home extra point. It's got plenty of distance.
And it's good. And that makes it 36 to 7 with Laurel in the lead. Let's take a timeout. You're listening to LCSportsNet.com, powered by LCAP.
Wherever you're going, Axe can get you there. The bowling alley, beauty salon, and even the library. Axe can get you there safely. The grocery store, the pharmacy, and the bank. Axe can get you there comfortably. Going to work, visiting a friend, or just to relax at the park. Axe can get you there affordably. Axe is here to get you there, safely, comfortably, and affordably. Choose Axe as your driving service and give us a call to schedule a ride.
That was awesome.
2:53 remaining here in the third. 36-7. Laurel with the lead. Here's the kick. And it's going to be picked up there at the 10-yard line to the 15. And gets out to the 25-yard line. Still on his feet. Dives forward for a couple more. And it'll be first down and 10 for Mohawk around their own 27-yard line.
Our out-of-town scoreboard sponsored by the Crane Room. Armstrong leading Newcastle in the third, 21-13. The Shannock in a slugfest, 34-28 midway through the third there. And Sharon and Hickory are tied at 7 in District 10. Some of the out-of-town scoreboard. Thanks to the Crane sauce, the super secret smoky spicy sweet sauce.
A lot of S's. Gotta love it. I guarantee it's fantastic. And
not as good as Lori Heights' banana cake. But
well, yeah, a little different. But yeah,
it's all right.
We'll give you a drive summary here in a moment.
At Joseph's Marketplace.
And their handoff goes to Boston. Boston goes left side, has a little room, gets to the 30, dives forward up to about the 31-yard line. Your Joseph's Marketplace drive summary is a 2-play, 46-yard drive that took just under a minute off the clock, as Joseph's Marketplace is your hometown grocery store and coffee shop. Check out their new cafe, bakery section, and place an order to go online at josephnc.com.
They've been around for 107 years.
Amazing.
That's almost as long or longer than Queen Elizabeth.
Second down and 5. A handoff goes to Boston as he's going to be gobbled up. A flag comes down around the line of scrimmage.
Oh, my man. Max Shevitz in the house, 6 foot 294 sophomore. His mother's going nuts right now because he fought back from a horrific injury.
And I think we're going to have
make it count.
Holding.
Decline it. Decline it. Give Shevitz the. Come on, give him the.
Yeah, give him the play.
Give him the play. Come on, coach.
And now they're going to take the penalty. Move him back.
Yeah, he had a horrific injury, and he's battled back, and he was playing without an ACL last year. I believe
That's one you'll see in films, no doubt about it.
Oh, jeez, I got my batteries going low. Great. Okay, I guess I better turn my battery saver on, huh?
That's because you have to use the flashlight a little bit. That's why.
Yeah, well.
It happens.
So, Max, he doesn't get credit for that play.
Yeah, I know. Hey, it's going to be Rona on the move. He's going to fake inside, and he's going to be sacked as he tried to move outside to his right, and he's brought down around the 12-yard line.
Yeah, DiMuccio with the sack. Thought maybe we might get the horse collar call there at the end, but quite didn't get the up by the neck area, but great job there by DiMuccio, the wrestler.
Third down and a bunch coming up here for Mohawk.
Third in Joseph's Marketplace.
Yes.
Boys' defense has played well tonight. How many times we've seen Rona pump fake tonight, looking downfield, can't
trying
find
to
it,
bind
can't
some
find
time,
it.
yeah. Not being able to, just the defense have just been that good here for the Spartans. Giving them very little time to throw. Here's the snap, and we have stop and play as flags fly right before the snap. We're going to dead ball and a false start against the offense.
Hey, remember, at the end of this game, we have to pick our Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game and Player of the Game tonight.
Looking forward to that. Might be a tough choice.
Tough to overlook a couple hundred yards.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, when you have what is his shortest touchdown run is 31 yards?
I got him for 40, 36, 45, and 44, so 36
36
yards.
Was it, yeah. Hand off to Boston. Boston goes up the middle, goes back outside, breaks a tackle, gets to the 10-yard line, up close to the 12-yard line. He's going to pick up a few yards and give their punt team some room to punt this ball away here on fourth down.
But that's going to do it for the third quarter, though.
That's it. We have played 3 quarters of a football game here from Laurel. With the score, Laurel 36, Mohawk 7. We're going to take this time out. You're listening to LCSportsNet.com, powered by LCAP.
In need of a lawyer? Contact Medore Bonner Law, a boutique firm offering tailored legal services in over 120 years legal experience. County residents with strong family ties to the community, Jason Medore and Michael Bonner, established Medore Bonner Law to provide clients with legal expertise and personal attention. Guided by their professional staff, you can feel confident your rights will be protected. Call attorneys Jason Medore or Michael Bonner, or visit MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
And welcome back here to Laurel with the score 36-7. Laurel in the lead. Mohawk facing a 4th down and 24, and Logan in punt formation. And it's Smith standing at the 45-yard line of Mohawk to receive the punt. Here's the kick. And it's going to bounce at the 40-yard line. And Smith picks it up at the 46. Takes it down the right sideline, down to the 30. Down to the 25, down the sidelines, and he will go into the end zone for the touchdown. Landon Smith, a 46-yard touchdown return on the punt with 11:44 here to play in the 4th quarter, and that will put us into a running clock.
He did not keep it in the end column. He went to the G column. So we can't get the natural bingo, but we do have the 5th touchdown of the night. Boy, what a run there by Landon Smith. Looked like they were just going to down it.
Yeah.
And then, hey, let's pick it up.
46-yard punt return by Landon Smith for his 5th touchdown of the game.
And I was just ready to say it looked like the players called the Penn Ohio bottled water for their home or business bottled water delivery, ranging from 16.9 ounces bottled water to 5-gallon. Let them do the lifting and bring refreshing water to your door. I thought maybe they called them, but we have a man down. With cramps.
Yeah.
It's like,
what can you do?
But thanks to Penn Ohio for bringing the water here to Laurel High School and for sponsoring here
what a great
Lawrence County SportsNet. By the way, it's the only reason we're on the air.
Exactly. All our sponsors.
Please, all our sponsors. Anytime you go in, please go in and say, hey, you heard this on LCSportsNet.com, and you appreciate their the sponsorship.
Fantastic all night.
Yeah, so we can watch these high school games or listen
in this. Yeah.
But thanks to all our great sponsors, too.
They've done a phenomenal job. We can't thank them enough for their belief in us and LCSportsNet.com.
Yeah, so Blake Logan up and off the field after the cramp.
And the point after coming up here by Booker.
Yeah, he's had a busy night.
Yes.
So 5 touchdowns on a night for Landon Smith. 40, 36, 45, and 44-yard runs and a 46-yard punt return.
Yeah, only a field goal and a pass reception for a touchdown. He hasn't been involved in the scoring. Tisman the hold. Here's the hold. The kick is up, and it is off to the right. No good.
Yep.
So our score remains 42-7 with Laurel leading, and we will go to a running clock on this kickoff with the 35-point lead here for Laurel.
Yeah, so our out-of-town scoreboard is going to be on back because I had to turn my phone off just to save me a little bit right now. So, but again, stay tuned. At the end of this game, we have our Melee Chiropractic play of the game and our LCAP player of the game. LCAP, their lead hazard control grant. Families with children under the age of 6 receive a home inspection to reduce the risk of lead-based paint poisoning. And Melee Chiropractic, you can visit doctors Mitch Maley, Chris Argerio, Kelsey Bowser, voted best of the best chiropractor in Lawrence County.
That got one score to pass on, and that is Armstrong leading Newcastle 35-13 after 3 quarters.
Cade Olson probably going nuts up there.
So Buckner will tee it up at the 40-yard line.
So let's get the roster ready because Laurel's going to have their subs coming in. The second string and third string will be in, other than the kicker, Buckner.
There's the kick. It's a short kick picked up at the 20-yard line to the 30. Has room. Gets to the 40. A nice return there for Mohawks.
Seth Sandmeyer. So let's see if we can get some new faces on here. Shevitz is back out there, along with Keegan O'Brien. Lucas Davis on the defensive end. George Michael's still out there. So would have sing Wham songs, but anyways, Davis coming back out now. So Lucas Santini checks in.
All right, here we go. So Rona at quarterback in the pistol.
Also Jackson Saunders out there for Laurel.
Handoff goes up the middle, and he'll pick up a couple. Get it out to the 44-yard line.
Braden Smith checks in.
And we're going to have a injury timeout, so the clock will stop for an injury with 11:03 here to play, as we unfortunately have one of the Warriors down from Mohawk. Looks like one of the bigger guys with a leg cramp on the offensive line there, Lee.
Yep, can't see the whole number there. I want to say Ruben Marshall. I see a 5 on there. So again, next week, again, stay tuned to the Twitter feed of Lawrence County SportsNet, because it will be announcing what games we will be doing the covering. Mr. Dawson did not figure that out yet, so we'll figure out. I know he was talking about possibly doing a Saturday game.
I was just going to mention that. Yeah,
the Union Shenango game, possibly. Yeah. So we'll see.
That seems to be a potential opportunity.
Yeah.
So
he
mentioned it last night to us during the end of the game in the volleyball match.
Yeah, I know I'm available. I know I'm broadcasting boys soccer that day at 2 o'clock, or girls soccer that day at 2 o'clock, I think. I don't know. Somewhere down there.
You have a soccer game.
Yeah, I have a soccer game, boys or girls. I'll figure it out when I get there.
You got a softball game later.
Yeah,
just keep bringing that Penn Ohio water to you.
Our first ever slow pitch softball game, it was 46-1.
Whoa.
It was rough.
Yeah.
Talk about it. We've had some good games since then.
That was number 55 down.
Yeah, 55, okay.
That is Mays.
That was Jack Mays that was injured.
You'll get some attention on the Mohawk side.
5'9", 270-pound junior.
Handoff goes to List. List goes up the middle. He's got us to 50, down to the 45, all the way down to the 40.
16 yards there for Peyton List.
Nice run there by List, as we're down under 10 minutes and 30 seconds remaining on that first down run. Brings the ball out to the 41-yard line.
Again, second string in for Laurel right now. Yeah, I like seeing Landon Smith on the side there with Colin Barley giving each other high fives and talking to each other.
Rona takes the snap, a high snap, hands it off the List. List goes right side, tries to get to the edge, does, and picks up a few as he gets close to the 37-yard line.
Nice tackle there by Aaron Doty to 5'11" junior.
I think we have another flag down, unfortunately.
Why not?
Can't tell for sure if he's standing by a flag or if it's a
going against Laurel.
Flag. It's going against Laurel. This will be a first down after the penalty. Maybe just shy of the first down. Take that back. Maybe about a half-yard short of the sticks. So second down. First down and 1, I guess. Low snap, handoff goes to List. List turns the corner, picks up, spins, Down to the 20, and he's down there. Nice run again there by List. It'll be first down and 10 coming up here for Mohawk at the 20-yard line, so they'll enter the red zone.
Yeah, it looks like Bobby Fadman's our new quarterback now. Bobby Fadden, the 6'1" freshman.
155.
Actually, no, Rona's in there.
Rona's still in there, number 4.
I'm sorry, yeah, Fadden was looked like he was calling for the play. So Rona is back in there, so I apologize.
High snap, gives the List. List is caught as he gets to the line of scrimmage.
You sort of want your first team in there because this is your first game of the year.
Yeah.
So you want to try to get some type of confidence going into next week.
I wonder if he's receiving the plays just to learn how to do that. I don't know how he comes out. Okay. Because it looked like he was looking over to the bench, maybe receiving some of the signs coming in to give him some experience in that scenario. They'll send 2 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right.
Just impressive. He's on the field as a freshman.
Yes. 2 backs in the backfield. They'll split 1 on the wing, and we have a false start against the offense, I believe.
A lot of flags tonight.
And that's going to cost Mohawk 5. Yeah, when you have the break that Mohawk did, and you didn't have the opportunity to get some of the in-game action that you were expecting to have, not surprising that they've had some false starts and some encroachments and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, they had the practice build up, and then unfortunately, they had to shut the program down for 2 weeks.
Right.
So that just freezes everything.
Exactly.
Then you have to try to get back up to speed, which they played pretty well here for your first game.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, to get thrown into the fire next week starting section play.
Handoff goes to List. List goes right side, turns to corner, gets close to the 21-yard line. They'll bring up 3rd down and 11 coming up here for Mohawk.
Officially 42 yards right now for List.
We can definitely say they're in the red zone now.
Yeah.
A little shout out to the red zone.
I need to stop in there because I want a hat. I want a Lawrence County hat.
Yeah, we can get an LC SportsNet hat.
Yeah, I know they will. They'll do anything for me.
I know.
Like print new shirts that say back to back on it 4 times.
Back to back to back to back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cover. I just need to get time to get over there.
Handoff goes to List. He hits the middle, and he is stopped there. Right at the line of scrimmage for no gain. We're down to 6 minutes and 35 seconds on a moving clock here in the 4th quarter. And it's 4th down here for Mohawk.
Yeah, that was Ben Hennon on the stop. Hennon, part of the track team. Or the Laurel Spartans.
4th down and 11, ball at the 22-yard line of Laurel.
I want to see Wilkins come out and try to attempt a 40-yard field goal, but they're not going to.
No.
I want to see it. That's all.
Oh, then you're right. Here he is. I'm wrong again. So what else is news? It'll be a 40-yard field goal attempt.
All WPIAL last year. He's got a good leg on him. Let's see how he does here. They're going to run out of time. They're going to have to call timeout first. I like the move. I mean, your game's out of hand right now.
Yeah.
You're down 42-7.
It's actually great practice for your special teams. You know, like you said,
and you're going to need them.
You're going to need them throughout the season. So you got to get them out there and see how they perform. And all coaches love have different plays on film to discuss and to show and to evaluate. So I totally understand this.
Josh Wilkins, only a junior too. I said we mentioned earlier on the golf team. I'm jealous.
Yeah, well, I guarantee you. It only take about 2 holes to make me look really bad.
Oh, I was horrendous 2 weeks ago. But thank God it was a scramble. We didn't have to worry
so
about
you didn't have to worry about it. You had partners to take care of you.
Yeah, that they weren't taking care of me because they were having a rough day too. So we finished 2 over. It wasn't a good day.
Yeah.
But it went to a good cause.
You had a good time, though, I imagine.
Yeah, we did, for the most part, once we were done yelling at each other.
All right, 40-yard field goal attempt here by Wilkins. Here's the snap. They're going to fake it as Logan with the ball. He'll fire towards the end zone and falls incomplete. I don't know if it was a called fake as much as Logan couldn't handle the snap. And when he got it down, he decided to pick up and run with it. He rolled out to his right and then tried to find someone downfield, but there was nobody open. He overthrew everyone, and they'll turn the ball over on downs.
That wasn't a plant flake. That was a one-hopper to the kicker.
Yeah.
And instead of trying to mess around and try to get that ball down, he said, give up, try to make something out of nothing, and could not do that. So Laurel will take over.
5:45 remaining here in tonight's contest.
Can someone else other than Landon Smith score a touchdown? Other than Carter
Haney, yeah.
Of course, they're not looking for scores right now, just trying to run the
I believe we have a new
clock out.
quarterback in there, number 4, it looks like.
Yeah, it's Luca Santini, the 5'10 freshman.
And
that's Hennon. Hennon with a few yards.
That is
Ben Hennon.
one of the few times. That is, yeah, that's Hannon. And
Try to see who's on that offensive line. 60.
still got, it looks like 77, 51, 58.
Yeah, Kevin
76.
Kevin Mahoney. We already have O'Brien and Shevitz on that offensive line. Now we're going to get a Ponce's Insurance timeout. Ryan Amicio still in there at offensive line. I have a good candidate, I think, for the Mainly Chiropractic play of the game and player of the LCAP player of the game. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be you bring any shirts, by the way, pray net.
You know, I left them in the car.
So we do not have shirts. So since Mr. Dotson lives in Newcastle,
yeah, he'll have to deliver them.
So we will announce our Melee Chiropractic play of the game and our LCAP player of the game at the end of this one. That's all right.
All right, we're down to 5 minutes, 15 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter.
Clock stopped because of the timeout. So Santini, the freshman.
Luca Santini at quarterback. 5'10", 134 pounds. Hands it off as they go left side. And that is Hennon on the carry. And he'll pick up a few on the play. And the clock will continue to run. On 3rd down and 7 coming up here for Laurel.
Yeah, what a throw there for Santini. Getting it.
Yes.
I don't know if he made it action. I know we didn't make action last week. Don't think he made it in the first week. Getting some varsity action.
And we have a false start up front. Not sure if it's offensive jumping or defensive moving. And it's going to be the defense jumping. And that'll be 5 yards on the offsides on the defense.
Wow. Longest losing streak in the WPIAL is going to come to an end.
How about that? Congratulations.
We will share that score here in a second.
3 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left here for Santini.
The teaser.
Santini takes the snap. They'll pitch it out wide. That is Hannon with the ball. Turns the corner at the 35 to the 40. Across the 45 and out of bounds near midfield. Big run there by Ben Hannon for Laurel. He'll pick up the first down. And it'll be first down and 10 coming
might be
up
a
here.
final score, not exactly sure. Elwood City 46 and Carlinton 6.
Wow.
27 games.
Will be in the
Losing
book.
streak is done. Dan Bradley, the new coach
Congratulations. Big win.
came over from Our Lady of Sacred Heart, who lost the championship game last year in Double A or the year before. I can't remember which it was. I think it was last year. But yeah, so it gets the first win over there in Elwood City.
Here's snap, hand off to Hannon, and he goes forward. Gets back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. We're down to about 3 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter.
So hopefully Elwood City will turn things around.
Yeah, that's huge there. Congratulations to the Wolverines for the win.
Yes, we're talking about getting them on the air also sometime in the near future here.
4 receivers set, 2 left, 2 right. Santini will be in the pistol, and Hannon will be behind him. Now Hannon will move to his left in the backfield. They'll bring one in motion, and they'll run the jet sweep that way as Saunders, Jackson Saunders on the carry. And he'll lose a yard. It'll be back at midfield. And we're down to 2 minutes and 10 seconds here on a moving clock.
2 minutes remain in the ballgame.
But thank Medora Bonner Law, local firm with deep ties in the community. Visit MedoraBonnerLaw.com to find out how they can serve you.
3rd down and 11. Santini running the offense here for the Spartans. Takes the snap, hands off to Hannon. Hannon goes forward. He crosses the 50, gets close to the 46-yard line, and a pile up there to bring him down.
Yeah, so Ben Hennon running strong. I think the punt team might come out here, but they might just try to run it.
I think they'll just run another play here.
Run another 40
down
seconds.
to 1 minute and 20 seconds. So 4th down and 7 here for Laurel.
I think they're going to call timeout when it hits 1 is my guess. I saw the coach talking to the referee.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Just to kind of let it roll down. We're down to 13 seconds on the play clock. Down or 10. Santini looks over to defense. We're down to 4. They'll snap the ball. Pitch out wide to Hannon. Hannon goes up the middle. He's going to pick up the 1st down. He's going to break it. Ben Hannon down inside the 10 to the 5 and into the end zone for a touchdown. Well, you asked for somebody else to score. There it is.
46 yards. Good spin move about the 25-yard line. Broke another tackle with the 15. Was able to sneak into the end zone for the touchdown, and Laurel adds on.
So with 44 seconds remaining, they get back on the scoreboard. Ben Hennon on the 46-yard touchdown run.
My phone's down to 13%.
Yeah.
Well enough to tweet out the final score anyways.
Now the point after, the Cunningham Funeral Home point after. Here's snap, and the kick is up, and it is good. So with 44 seconds remaining, we'll keep it right here. As score now is 49-7. Laurel with the lead here at Laurel.
We'll have a quick recap at the end of this one, and we'll have our
player and play of the game.
And their Joseph's Market scoring summary.
Ben Hennon up the middle, 46 yards for the touchdown with 44 seconds remaining.
Yeah, our Cunningham Funeral Home Extra Points, specializing in funeral and cremation services as well as pre-planning. I want to thank the Red Zone also. Make sure you stop by the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all of your county sporting apparel needs. Sporting goods, custom apparel, embroidery, and more.
All right, well, tee the ball up at the 40-yard line and kick it left to right on your devices here. Down to the last 44 seconds here tonight. Laurel's going to get back into the win column.
And I'll move to 2-1. Mohawk will fall to 0-1.
Buckner puts his foot into it and drives it deep. Being fielded at the 12-yard line. Bring it up across the 15 and down at the 17-yard line. And we got time for about one more play here as we're down to 26 seconds on the game clock.
I still got half a piece of cake to eat.
Hey, you've just been milking that one.
Yeah, So good.
I don't blame you. Might as well enjoy it while you can. And just think, you got 4 pieces when you get home tonight.
I don't know if they're going to make it.
You don't want to sit down in your lounge chair and enjoy them?
Might have to stop at the Crane Room for an extra,
some
beverage,
wings.
and
Yeah,
I'm taking my dessert with me. And
maybe get that SSSSS wings, right? Handoff goes up the middle, and it'll go across the 25 up to the 27-yard line.
It's Joey Nail.
And yes, Joey Nail on the cover. And that'll do it. We're down under 5 seconds here to play, and we'll run the clock out here at Laurel as the Spartans defeat the Warriors here tonight, 49-7. Now let's take a timeout. You're listening to LCSportsNet.com, powered by LCAP.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
Are you looking to make a difference? Well, here is your opportunity. Lawrence County Child and Youth Services is looking for compassionate foster parents now. If you are over the age of 21, in good health, and wanting to help a child in need, we're in need of you. Receive free training and compensation by becoming a foster parent. Call 724-658-2558 and let Bill, Brooklyn, and Heather get you started. Make a difference and become a foster parent today.
In need of a lawyer? Contact Medore Bonner Law, a boutique firm offering tailored legal services and over 120 years legal experience. County residents with strong family ties to the community, Jason Medore and Michael Bonner, established Medore Bonner Law to provide clients with legal expertise and personal attention. Guided by their professional staff, you can feel confident your rights will be protected. Call attorneys Jason Medore or Michael Bonner, or visit MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
For more than 120 years, people have been relying upon Martindale Hubbell's AV preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you're involved in a workers' compensation situation, you should do the same. LGKG has been AV rated for over 40 years.
And welcome back here to Laurel as we enter our Tri-County Principal Association post-game show here as the Laurel Spartans ran all over the Mohawk Warriors here tonight, 49-7. And it started in the first quarter on a Landon Smith 40-yard touchdown run, and it made it 7-0. He would go on to score 4 more times tonight and have 5 total touchdowns, including a 46-yard punt return for a touchdown in the second half. He had a 36-yard touchdown, a 45-yard touchdown, a 44-yard touchdown run, and a 46-yard punt return. So Landon Smith was, without a question, the star of tonight's game here for Laurel.
And he's our LCAP Player of the Game award. Goes to Landon Smith. He's proud that he'll eventually receive a T-shirt from the Red Zone. He in recognition of being named tonight's Player of the Game. To view the full list of this year's Players of the Game, go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on Player of the Game. Congratulations to Landon Smith for being named tonight's LCAP Player of the Game. LCAP changing lives, and he was absolutely phenomenal, was Landon Smith. So getting it done.
No question about it. It was one of those games you won't forget that you've seen what Landon was able to do here tonight.
Luke who?
Yeah.
Sorry, Luke. Yeah, they're making us forget about the all-time leading rusher, Luke McCoy. Who's out at Slippery Rock. We're forgetting about him real
he
quick.
had a phenomenal career, didn't he?
Yeah, just move over, Luke. Here comes
Landon. Exactly. 1L for another. All right, the Melee Chiropractic Play of the Game Award will go to Mr. Haney.
Let's go to Carter Haney. Yeah, he had a couple catches, but none more important than the fake punt on 4th and 20. Tinsman fake all the way, found Carter Haney wide open about the 25-yard line, and I thought the collision was coming because you could see the defensive back come up, and it looked like, oh no, here we go. But this quick little juke sidestep was able to miss the tackle and get into the end zone. So congratulations, the Melee Chiropractic Play of the Game to Carter Haney.
So the Melee Chiropractic is proud to present the Play of the Game Award to Carter Haney of Laurel. Melee Chiropractic and Lawrence County SportsNet are proud to honor Carter here tonight for tonight's Play of the Game. And he will receive a customized T-shirt from the Red Zone and Melee Chiropractic in recognition of tonight's Play of the Game. Video of tonight's will not be available, but you'll have a audio version of that Play of the Game. And then it'll be on part of the standout platform from Live and the Twitter and on Instagram. Tonight's Melee Chiropractic Play of the Game. And a full list of this year's Play of the Game will be online at lcsportsnet.com. Click the Play of the Game. And congratulations to Carter Haney for tonight's Melee Chiropractic Play of the Game.
I almost had to go to Melee Chiropractic to get the cake out of me there for a minute to crack it out of me. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, congratulations to him too. So, but good performance here for Laurel.
Yeah, it's exactly what they needed after last week's tough loss up in Neshannock. They came home, got a little home cooking, and really poured it on here tonight. And able to really have this game from the onset of the first opening kickoff to the final play of the game. It was all really Spartans here tonight.
Yeah, for Mohawk, I mean, you got your first game underneath you, so Jay Rona didn't look too bad. He was just under pressure all night long. Get that offensive line to gel a little bit. I mean, they're a big group. They're a big offensive line, so once they get some more practice in there, they'll be heard from.
The most important thing is they're on the field and they're playing, and they had that opportunity after that hiatus that they were on for a couple weeks. So most important thing is they're back on the field. And they had some highlights tonight, so let's give them credit for where credit is due. But tonight, it was all Spartans as they won 49-7. Lee, any final thoughts?
No, look, stay tuned to Lawrence County SportsNet on the Twitter or their website and or Facebook, and we'll let you know what games we have on
next week. All right, for Dom, our producer, I am Tim Continenza, and my partner Lee Moan. Our final score here from Laurel, 49-7. The Spartans over the Warriors. Have a great night, everyone.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.